September 16th, 2025, and we are coming to you live. Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Woo. Nice Monday Night Football to start the night last night.
Yeah.
Thank God it was the early game.
Oh,
because you had to stay till the very last second of that game last night.
Yeah.
And thank God for us it was the early game. I have no idea what the outcome of the second game was. I was completely out of it right after the Bucs game. Congratulations to the Bucs. Squeezing out another victory towards the end.
Squeaking it.
Squeaking it.
The Chargers beat the Raiders 20-9.
I assume Chase McLaughlin lives in Texas now.
I don't know what happened, man. He was so solid last year. And now he's already missed 2 in 2 games. And
is that? I mean, is it because he missed the first one?
Maybe
Missed
in
the
his
first
head,
one. Now
and
it's
then
in
he
his
gets the
head.
yips and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. He was really solid last year.
It stunk. But anyway, the Bucs played pretty good. The Texans defense played great last night, and they were shutting Mike Evans down from the start. And it was a tough back and forth game, but they went 0-2, and the Bucs are 2-0.
Yeah,
and that's all that really matters at the end of the day. So gotta love Baker Mayfield, man.
I mean, he got. If he's your quarterback, you got to be so happy with just everything about him, how he presents himself, how he when he went down and grabbed his leg, I go, oh no,
because I thought it was my fault.
Oh really?
Remember, I said on the air, I was like, let's say Baker was hurt. Everybody was like, oh, don't say that. And then he went down and grabbed that. I went, oh, Jesus, I'm sorry.
But then he popped right back up and got in the dude's face and stuff. And I was like, oh, man, this guy's
so what
great.
You want as a leader, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was great. It was good to watch and a successful Buccaneers victory as they prepare to come back here on Sunday and take on the Jets for the first home game. That should be an easier game for them. I don't want to jinx anything. Yeah. I'm just saying it should be something that they shine a little bit on. So we'll see.
Yeah, really good too because I think the last 5 meetups with the Bucs and the Texans have won.
Yeah. So it was if you didn't watch it, it was all the way down to the last literal seconds of the game before it was decided.
How about the Texans not going for that field goal? It was wild. It was 4th down. They were 4th and goal, but they had been stopped, whatever, and they were down by 4 points.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, take the 3 points, then you're only down by 1, and if you need to make a field goal or do whatever.
There was time.
Of course, we wanted the Texans to make the field goal because we bet on it and stuff, but it was so funny. So many people were like, "I've never wanted the other team to make a field goal so bad."
That's
but the fact that they didn't take that field goal blew my mind.
So I bet every Bucs game. I like to do some player prop bets. Like I'll bet that Baker will rush for a certain amount of yards or under a certain amount of yards. Kate Otten will get under a certain amount of yards. There's a couple of locks in there, and then I always jinx it with a Mike Evans anytime touchdown or a Bucky Irving anytime touchdown or one of those ones.
Now, are you putting all these together in a parlay?
In a parlay.
Yeah, see, I got to tell you, I always do like straight bets and then do a little parlay, because the straight bets come through, especially if you can get plus money, if it's plus 105 or something like that. But that way you're kind of like hedging your bets. You're like, okay, if I get these straight bets to come through, then I throw a little bit on a parlay and it's a crazy amount.
But I feel like I don't want to win $5. I want to win $500. And so last night I had some money in my account and I bet on just a couple of parlays, things like that. The Evans anytime touchdown, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then, that was money I had in the account. Then I put more money in the account for this week, and I said, you know what? It's never, I've never done it before. I got to do it right. I'm going to follow Galvin's exact bet the way he does it because he seems to win all the time. And boom, $576 later. I am a winner.
Yeah,
thank you, Galvin.
You're welcome. You must have got in a little bit late because you were at 475. Yeah,
I am, and my points were a little bit adjusted as well.
Yeah,
because I think Bucky Irving or one of the guys had 64, but I got in at 65.5.
Oh, okay.
65 and a half.
Where you can go where it has the rushing, you can actually go down and just take 65.
Take it off.
It's alternate yards, yeah. So you can actually do it that way, whatever it's the exact amount. But yeah, sometimes it'll fluctuate and stuff. But yeah, I got it at 525. A lot of people did. Some got 500. Some got 475. So yeah.
Yeah. So I was nice. It was a nice win. $576 and a victory for my team.
Yeah.
That normally doesn't happen together. I was very excited.
Not too shabby.
Yeah. So anyway, Gio, welcome to the program.
Hello.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
you should be very excited.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we're celebrating
the
the
Starbucks
fact
just drives me nuts.
we're celebrating the fact that it was the early game.
Yes.
Because we feel much better than we would normally.
Yes.
What happened to Starbucks?
It's just every day. It's just a thing.
Like what? Like
It's just, there's like one person, and I think she was making a goddamn TikTok video window instead of making my coffee.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, and then she gets the window, and she's like, didn't know what I was. That I already paid. I go, I already paid you. Can I please get my stuff and go?
Oh, the employee was making a TikTok video.
Yes, I think so.
Oh, my
They're
God.
like hanging out and talking. I'm like, come on, can we just go?
For some reason, the early morning kids don't realize that people that are coming there are on their way to work.
Sure,
Yeah, just a little bit, just a little pep in your step there, sweetheart. Come on.
When I used to go to the one over here, when we drove into the station, I'd pull in and they would be in the I could see them in there just talking to each other and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there at the window. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go. You know?
That's exactly how I feel. And there's the lines wrapped around the building. So I'm sitting there for like 15 minutes, and then you get up there and they're just kind of walking around. I'm like, did I bother you here?
I can't remember where it was, but it literally was just a few days ago. I went in somewhere and there was 3 employees. And none of them were working, and they were all talking to each other. So I just walked up and I go, "Hey, we having a good time?" I go, "Can I get a, And they're like, "Oh, yeah."
Right. And it's early. I don't want to be a dick to the person, but I'm like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Please just make my stuff so I can go."
Get to it.
You know what I mean? So it's a little frustrating.
Yeah, but if you're jamming me up, I'm pointing it out to you. You know what I mean? Like that's your job. You got to do it. You gotta.
I had already paid. She's walking around back there, and she comes up and she's like, mobile order or pickup. I go, what are you talking about? And she's like, 5:30. I go, I already paid. I go, those are my drinks right over there. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, it's early. I go, I'm aware.
Yeah.
It's late now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Trying to get to work.
My Starbucks has a thing now where you pull up. I don't know how it was at yours, but they have the video up there, so you can see the person on the other side. And I pull up, and they get on the video, and they go, "Welcome to Starbucks," and then they see me right in the middle of the phrase. They go, "Welcome to Starbucks." Oh, okay, you getting your cold brew? Like they already know.
That used to happen, but those people are gone at the location I have been now. It's like a new crew.
I have a turnover crew too, but my thing was, am I going there too much because they know my order? And then I was like, I don't know. Let me ask Olive. She's the girl who works there, or let me ask. The other guy, like I know all their names on. I'm like, I don't know if I'm worse than they are. They know my order. I know all their names.
For a while, I had a great system. I'd pull up, and there was a girl that was there every single day, and she would just go, I got you, pull around. And that's it. That's all I had to do.
Love it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's why whenever you get somebody that's competent, not even like above and beyond, but just like competent, you're like, wow, what is happening? This is great.
Just give me a little something, a little, I don't know. I feel like I'm bitching about Starbucks every time I walk into the show.
I gotta tell you, it tastes delicious.
Well, listen, I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah. It's there. We made it. We got it done.
Carmen?
Yes.
Are you still engaged?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And me and my fiance are very happy.
When is the first fight where you take the ring off and throw it at him?
I have not taken it off yet.
Yeah.
I'm like showering. He's like, you can take it off for the shower. I'm like, no, I can't.
No.
No.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Yes. Of
Don't
course.
take the ring off and throw it.
No.
I took the ring off and threw it. It got stuck in my dashboard.
Yeah.
And then the next day I got in a car accident. So that ring's gone.
Yeah.
That's why I'm on like ring number 7.
And that's what every man has told them. Like their real ring is like locked in a safe, and they all wear like the silicone ones. And then there was someone else at the school that said he's like on his 5th wedding ring.
Yeah.
I lost 2 of them.
I have 2. I have one. I have my old one. I bought one with diamonds in it, and I figured if it had diamonds in it, then maybe I'll treat it a little bit better, and I'll remember where I left it and all that stuff. And that's been a pretty good rule. And then I found one that I lost, so I have 2. So I have alternating wedding rings.
When I lost the first one, I was pretty bummed, but I've lost like 3 more since then.
Right.
Chad just keeps asking when he gets his husband ring.
Yeah, when he gets married.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's listening right now.
He's not.
Okay.
No way.
Well, I got him a little surprise
So
today because
the ring.
so I bought
Does
him
the first word start with C?
Yeah.
B. So I did get him some of those silicone rings.
Yeah.
But I got him the skinny ones, and then obviously when we get married, he'll get a real ring and then a bigger silicone one. But I just got him like a few that he could like interchange, but that way he could wear it too.
That's nice. That's good.
Yeah, it's just cute because he just keeps asking. So when do I get my husband ring?
Hey, so question that picture that you put up of you and Chad, where for your Facebook official, we're engaged.
Yeah, that's just what Facebook put up.
Oh, because it is not a very flattering picture of Chad. It doesn't make him look bad, but you don't really know if you don't know Chad. It does make him look old. And people are like, "It looks like a grandpa," and I wanted to be like, "You people are so."
He looks pissed off.
Yeah, it was just not this is not a good picture of him.
So that
is. Did you hear Calvin?
No.
Gio said he looks pissed off, and Calvin said, "Wouldn't you be?"
You locked into this for the rest of your life. Old Burger King and Dairy Queen over here.
Loose knees.
Taco Bell.
No, that's just one of his coaching pictures.
Yeah.
That he has as his profile pictures. So Facebook just puts your profile pictures side by side. I didn't pick those.
It's a good coaching picture.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not great for engagements.
Right.
Right. Well, the real engagement, everything that really happens on Instagram.
That's true.
Facebook is like secondary. I just had to update my status.
Facebook is like, I don't even know what it's being used for anymore, other than occasionally uploading a picture of my children. I don't really even know what Facebook's is for. And reminding people it's people's birthdays.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all. The only way I know about Facebook birthdays is from Facebook.
I know. I love Facebook Marketplace, man.
Oh.
I don't buy much, but I love just scrolling through it.
Yeah. I keep getting, ever since I was a kid, I wanted a 66 Mustang convertible. Oh. That's been my dream car. And I thought it would be nice. Like, this is what guys do. They get in their middle ages and then they buy that car that they always wanted because they could finally afford it, And I thought about getting one, and I found one on there. It was $12,000. I would say the average price of a good one is probably going to be around $30,000. And this one was $12,000, but it looked pristine. And I went on Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, what's wrong with this one? So I click on it and I look at it, and it's a rear shot. It's a shot from behind. It was only like half it was like a trailer, but it was only half the car. Oh, well, that's probably why. Yeah, yeah. I would like to buy one of those convertible 66 Mustang.
That'd be nice, Michael.
I know, Joe, but the reason why I haven't pulled the trigger is because I feel like I'm going to like it for like 2 weeks, then it'll just sit in my driveway.
Well,
I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be your daily driver, but that way it works out perfect for you because you already have the other cars. So that's like a weekend fun or your little Starbucks run. You get to take out the Mustang and do that.
You're going to want to garage that car, Michael.
I know.
You can't just leave it out.
I know.
Why'd you get rid of the Corvette?
So I had the Corvette, and it was a 77, and it was really nice, and I actually got it for a pretty good deal. You said $12,000. The guy was asking $12,000. I wound up getting it for a little over $8,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But the only problem with the Corvette was its AC wouldn't blow cold, and it was cracked, and you have to take the whole engine out to get the AC under there.
Okay.
Is what I was told. By the way, I don't know. I'm not a mechanic.
Guy probably fixed it in 5 minutes.
But no, I didn't get it fixed, so it was kind of so it wasn't really, and that was my daily driver. But I love that. I definitely will get another Corvette.
Right.
And I love that C3. I love that Corvette Stingray. That's such a cool
new one.
No. The new one's great.
Oh, the old school.
The Coke bottle.
The
Coke bottle
the
one.
Stingray. Yeah, that's such a cool body style. I love that. And eventually, I think what I'll do is get a modernized one. You know what I mean? Get that and maybe either put a crate engine in it or do whatever, put real brakes on it and stuff and have it nice where you can drive it all the time. I love that thing.
Yeah, it's cool looking.
The first thing I did was put a giant stereo system and only played stuff that was 77 or earlier.
My daughter and I were going down memory lane about the Hummer yesterday, and I was like, I wonder where that guy with bony feet is.
Oh, yeah.
He still has my Hummer, and if he's using it or what he's
Give
doing.
it up, bony feet.
Didn't you try and buy it off him back?
Yeah.
Not too long ago?
Yeah, I lowballed him, though. I mean, because the truth is that I don't want to pay more than a certain amount for it, and
it's lost some value since you didn't have it.
It lost value, and I know it's been like 3 years, so definitely things have gone wrong on it. Like, you need to... It's an older car, so it needs
Plus,
some...
there's been bony feet in it.
Oh.
Yeah. The guy who bought my Hummer spilled boiling hot water on his feet, and it burnt the skin off down to the bone. Can you imagine how painful that must have been?
Oh, brutal.
But anyway, that guy, if old Bone Feet is out there, Old marinated legs is out there, and he wants to negotiate. Let me know. I don't. He was talking about driving that thing back and forth to Atlanta all the time for work. I guess his job takes him out of town.
Oh,
yeah.
And I'm like, it's in good shape. I mean, it'll drive, but I don't know.
A lot of miles for an older car.
A lot of miles. Yeah.
But didn't you have the engine replaced?
I did. Yeah. And the transmission.
Yeah.
So that's why I told him, I'm like, if you're gonna do it, now's the time to do it.
Right.
I don't know what else is gonna fall off this thing, but the headliner in there was perfect. The iPad was built into the dash. I mean, it was really. If anything, I may just get rid of the lift. The lift is a little obnoxious.
Yeah.
But other than that, everything else is.
You were so easily recognizable. I'd be driving. Oh, there's Mike.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. I got a lot of that too. I got a lot of. Richard would call me and go, "Hey, there's a cop up on my house waiting." And I go, "What are you telling me for?" And he go, "I just saw you speed by."
Yeah. I used to see all the time too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It was recognizable.
Yeah, because there weren't many of those out
No.
on the road.
No. And yeah, I mean, it was
not lifted like that.
Lifted with the matte black and all that stuff. I mean, it was. Anyway, man, I feel like I'm reminiscing about the good old days.
Yeah.
Not that I don't love my car now. Even Galvin came in this morning and was like, "That's a nice car."
Yeah, that does. It looks really nice.
Is your dad ready for it yet? Or
my dad is sending me warnings all the time. Take care of it.
Yeah.
No cat food in there.
Don't wreck this one.
Don't wreck it. Keep it. I
can't make any promises.
I gotta tell you, I don't know that. I'm pretty sure this was by design, but the safety system on this car is incredible. Now, first of all, if you're backing out of the driveway, and my wife parks at the end of the driveway, and if I'm backing out and it recognizes my wife's car, it just stops the car automatically. Like I don't even have to hit the brakes; it just stops it for me.
Yeah.
And then if I'm going forward and it'll tell me if something's approaching on my left or approaching on my right. And if it's something that's in a collision thing, a big red box comes up on the screen on the windshield, and kind of stutters the car a little bit.
Yeah, my car has the red thing, whatever, and that scares the hell out of me because occasionally it'll just go off out of nowhere, and I'm like, there's nothing around. I didn't tell you, I was leaving, I think it was on Friday, and I got in my car and I pushed the button and it goes, starts up like that, and I was like, oh, that was weird, kind of little hesitation, whatever. So then I went to drive it the next day, and when I got in and started it up, my hazards went on and my glove box opened.
Oh,
and I went,
you have a ghost.
Yeah, either a ghost or there's something going wrong. So I checked the voltage on there and it was a little bit low and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. So I went and got the battery checked and it had a dead cell. The guy said, he goes, I checked it at 800 and it failed. And I checked it at 700 and it failed. And I go, oh, no. Like I knew when it was done.
Of course, always.
No. So I wound up having to get a new battery. And in my car, the battery is in the trunk on the side, and I'm like, oh man, I go, can you put it in? And he goes, yeah, absolutely. The guy looked almost identical to Love Tiger. Successful Love Tiger though. Like it was funny because you know what I mean? Like I looked at his feet were fine. But he put the thing in and I gave him some money and stuff, whatever, but super nice. But I wanted so bad. I tried to get a picture of him and I couldn't. I wanted to get a picture of him because he looked like if Love Tiger had a job and was doing all right.
Productive member of society.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, I got you beat. One time I met female Love Tiger.
Oh.
But female normal Love Tiger.
Did you fall in love with her?
No. I haven't heard from Love Tiger in a couple of weeks, but the last thing I got was an email from him that said, please get me out of this hellhole.
Yeah. Oh. Doesn't Love Tiger have a normal sister?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't. What? He's gonna go live with her?
No. I'm just saying that you said
kids.
female Love Tiger.
Yeah, she's got a baby. Yeah. I guess that kind of they do kind of look similar.
Yeah.
In the house, he's got two brothers and then the mom, right? Or just one brother?
Two tigers and a mother.
Yeah.
And
by the way, it's the den.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there's Daniel Tiger. No, that's a cartoon. There's Bobby Tiger.
Tony Tiger.
I don't know.
That's
so there's
Tony
four
the
tigers. 4 tigers total.
So 4 total tigers, 3 in the house. 4 in the house, including mom. So,
according to Love Tiger, he's the only tiger, though.
Yeah.
Right.
He's the only tiger.
He was sending me a lot of AI pictures of Carmen for a while, and that kind of died off.
But you know why it died off? Because he didn't have internet anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, he might have jumped off the bridge now that she got engaged.
I mean, you think about that. If you're stuck in the house, like he's not doing a lot. You know what I mean?
He does his show every day, I think.
No, but I'm saying if you're in the house and not going out, and then you lose your internet, you can't do the show. You can't do AI pictures.
Yeah.
You can't do any of that stuff.
His audience has got to be just wondering what's going on.
I mean, running water, but whatever. But if you lose your internet, it's over.
So this is before I worked with you guys. He would hit me up and he would say he had a girlfriend and he met this woman online and he'd send a picture of her and I'm like, she's a man.
That was when I first got here.
Yeah.
That was when I first got here, and I remember that. Yeah, because that was kind of my introduction to Love Tiger. And we were like, oh my God, that's a dude.
We're like, that's a dude. That's a dude. It turned out it was not a dude. It was a woman. And she was, I don't know what her deal was, but she was in love with Love Tiger and then she died.
Oh. Poor kid can't get a break.
It was his only out.
His luck is the worst. Or that she finally just one day woke up.
Finally found true love, somebody that could see him for who he is. And
Because I believe right after that was when it was Halloween and we dressed him up as a little cowboy and put him over at the pedophile park.
Trailer park.
We dressed him up as a cowboy and there's like a park over in Clearwater that's like all pedophiles. They all live there because they don't. You have to tell the neighbors, and all the neighbors are like, "Yeah, me too." You know. So we sent Love Tiger over there. He had a little cowboy hat,
short shorts, little holster.
Yeah.
What do you think's going on with John Reap?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I would imagine.
Will we ever hear anything again about him?
Is he in jail waiting, or is he out on bail?
I thought he bonded out in the original story. Yeah.
Oof.
He's got money. He's got money. Like he's got more money than the average, like just road comic.
Sure, you know? yeah, but that's rough. I mean, you're spending all of your money on lawyers now.
That's true too.
Nobody's talking to you.
I know. It's so weird.
Your ex-wife is laughing in your face.
He's such a nice guy. Oh. It's so hard to consider him to be like a monster. You know, I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird. Like if I go to wherever. He's from
Hickory,
North Carolina,
and I run into him. Do I go? Oh, I can't say hi. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I think I would.
He posted a $260,000 bond.
Oof.
And got out. Yeah, so he's I guess just awaiting a trial now.
And also, we've convicted him. We don't know what the truth is, and you should give him the benefit of the doubt at this point. But I don't know.
I mean, you don't.
It was a long investigation is what it sounds like. They were like watching him. This wasn't like, oh, he had one picture uploaded
and he had like 10 charges. I think it was.
It seems that when they bust people like this, they really do their due diligence to make sure that
cross the T's, dot the I's,
because
whole thing,
even the allegation can just ruin somebody's life if it's not true.
But there was a guy I knew that was a guitar player in a band. But I think he was also like a real smart guy, and this is in the 90s, okay? And he was also running computer networks, and he would have like almost like a dark web portal where people would trade things back and forth, like music and stuff. And at the time, music trading was bad, but they would trade music and they would do all this sort of stuff. And he went to jail for child porn because they were trading child porn on his underground network.
Oh, really?
And I think he was aware that there was some seedy stuff going on, and he got taken down with the whole thing. So I mean, and that guy, they pin him and they say child porn at him, and that ruins his reputation, even though he really had nothing to do with it.
But he's letting it happen.
Yeah,
I don't think he knew exactly what was going on. I think the idea, it was kind of like a dark web where people did their own thing and you mind your own business. And I don't think he knew specifically like, hey, that guy has got child porn. I think he just had an idea that it was going on, but he just that's what the dark web did, you know?
When I think dark web, all I think about is child porn and where I need to go to buy a bazooka.
Yeah.
Illegal weapons.
That's true. I would never buy any illegal weapons because the day that they come to your house for something and something else, and they have a reason to search everything, that's almost like finding porn. You know what I mean?
You're forgetting the very popular third thing: hiring a hitman.
That is, yep.
That's true. That's true. Hiring a hitman that is almost always an undercover cop.
Right? Yeah. Wet work.
So I have a friend, Tony. Hey, you need somebody killed.
Remember, where was the number one place to find a hitman before the internet?
Craigslist.
No, before the internet.
Oh, before the internet. Number one place. Oh, in the wanted ads.
Yeah, Soldier of Fortune magazine. It was like, how do you not know that every guy in there is? I mean, if you're putting an ad to be a hitman, that's
I
ballsy.
hear you paint house. Do a little wet work.
All right, let's get this show rolling this morning. It is a Victory Monday for your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tuesday.
Oh, it
Victory
is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It sure is Tuesday.
It
Thank
was
you,
a
Jim.
victory.
Yes,
Monday.
it was on a Victory Monday.
It is Tuesday, and it is a good show today. Frank Caliendo is going to be coming by. He'll be hanging out with us this morning in the 8 o'clock hour. And we've got the bonus keyword coming up in the 8 o'clock hour as well. And Carmen will tell you what else we have to give away when we come back and we play Sporkle next on 102.5 The Bone. Starting at 11 o'clock, I will see you out there on Friday.
Give me one of those Bucks hats.
I will get that done.
Come on,
Just
man.
remind me on Friday.
All right.
And I will get that taken care of.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some shoes, too, if they have them.
Oh.
out there.
Oh.
You should ask Jojo Gio.
Yeah, I did not.
Yeah.
I did not get the shoes. Still, Ekin put up his picture of his shoes yesterday. I said, "Oh, it must be nice."
I saw Danielle wearing her shoes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wearing
she was,
them.
She was clicking her heels together, making the Bucks win.
They looked awesome.
This guy did not get shoes.
Still?
Still do not have shoes.
Really?
By the way, speaking of Danielle, did you see the photo shoot she put up?
I did.
Her
Yeah,
husband
so-
did a
Yeah.
photo shoot. Is that the same one that you did, Carmen, or no? Is
Yeah,
that
it was the same photographer.
Oh, yeah.
That
She's
Chad
good?
and I, yeah.
So is it so funny? Is the first picture was them holding hands around a tree. There was a tree in between the two of them, and her husband's such a man's man. Like all of us guys are jealous of her husband. And I wrote back to her. I saw that picture, and I wrote, "Why did you make him do this?" And then I went to the next picture where they were like making out, and she was half dressed, and I was like, "Okay, I take it back.
Yeah. yeah.
I apologize. Should have kept my mouth shut."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like when my wife does those photo shoots. I don't want to be in them. I don't want to ruin them for her. You know what I mean? It's better when she's alone.
My wife has some, like, her friend owned a clothing store, so she would do the photo shoots and do the stuff, but then also she had a lot of, like, rock and roll type photo shoots, whatever, when she's like 20 something. I'm like, yeah, let's see those. Let's see those, rock star.
All right, Carmen, what do we have to give away today?
Okay, so we have tickets for tomorrow.
Oh, my
No.
God.
Everyone's
Okay,
been
everybody.
waiting.
Yeah. Places, everyone.
Cage the Elephant. We also
I'm
have
going, by the way.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
No, he's
I'm
going.
playing with I'm going to be the elephant.
We have tickets for Hardy,
Yeah.
Lorna Shore,
Uh-huh.
Papa Roach,
Yeah.
TSO,
Okay.
and the first of I messed it up.
Your
Yeah.
build-up just makes it sound terrible.
I know.
Just say the tailgate's happening Sunday.
Well, that's not as fun.
It is.
Pew.
First Bud Light tailgate, the Mike Calta Show tailgate is happening Sunday as the Bucks welcome the Jets. We'll be out there in Ohio and Himes. We got Bud Light. We've got the brisket shop. We got food from Wild Fork. I'll be out there. I'm sure we'll have more of those hats out there, Gio.
Nice.
Also, your birthday. It's your
Oh,
birthday
yeah.
weekend. That's
It
gonna be
is my
fun.
birthday.
Whoop,
Yeah.
whoop.
Yeah.
Maybe they can make you a brisket shop. Can make you a meat cake.
Oh, I'd love that. That's the only cake I could eat.
Yeah.
Like my wife said to me yesterday, your brother called. Are we doing anything for your birthday? I go, what would we do? And she said, like, have the family come over. And I went, I'm going to be 54 years old. I'm not 16. I'm like, nobody wants to come over for my birthday. That's
Yeah.
right.
Of course.
Of
Yes.
course they do, yeah.
Celebrate.
Either come over or go do a dinner or hang out, you know.
Birthdays are for kids.
No.
Birthdays are for kids. Listen,
That's
do I
when
want
that's
presents?
that's when you get old, when you start
Yeah.
saying that.
Do I
Yeah.
want presents? Yes. Do I want to be treated special? Yes. Do I want all my family to have to carve a day out to come over to my house to stare at me and be like, hey, happy birthday?
It's
That's
man.
what you do. It's family.
Just and it's a way to get together.
Oh,
You
look,
see
I'll hang
everybody.
out with my family anytime. I'll go to them. They don't have to come here.
You never know when it's your last one.
Oh, Jesus.
right.
What? It's true.
Way to go, Jinxie.
We've lived longer than we will live.
What a
You don't
drag.
know that. You don't know what science is going to do in the next 20 years.
You never know when it's your last one.
I feel like I may live to 106. I might hit it. I'm telling you right now.
I mean,
I'm doing pretty good.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Yeah.
it happened.
Well, I know somebody else who has a birthday right before yours, and this is a big one for them.
Who?
Ashley.
Oh,
Oh.
Ashley's finally 21.
Yep. No, so her birthday is the day before Mike's on the 19th, and she is turning 30.
Oh. Does she want to get together and celebrate?
Hang on real quick. I gotta unfollow.
She doesn't meet the criteria.
Today is Pete's birthday.
Hey, happy birthday,
Happy
Pete.
birthday.
Yeah. I need you all to grab your phones.
Okay.
Everybody at home, grab your phones. You guys in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Pull up Instagram.
All right.
At the Mike Calta Show. If you're not following us, you should be ashamed of yourself already. At the Mike Calta Show.
Oh no.
Moose got the pictures of Love Tiger as a cowboy in the pedophile trailer park.
Oh,
Moose,
there it is.
Moose sent them to me as you were talking.
That's
as
hilarious.
you were telling the story. He sent those over to me.
Oh my god!
Great job, Moose.
Love Tiger looks young there.
He
is.
was.
Yeah, that was
that's
20 years ago. Yeah.
Jeez. He's aged well.
I mean, he does look the same. He just got longer hair. I mean,
Yeah,
shorter hair now.
a little
you
bit.
know?
I'll tell you how long ago it was on the dry erase board. It has the different concerts that are coming up because we still played music back then.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
funny.
All right, let's give this stuff away right now with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, what are we playing today?
So, do any of you guys know any jacks?
Sure.
All
Jack
right.
off.
Well, we're going to play Do You Know Jack?
Oh.
Can you name the missing word in these terms containing the word jack?
All right.
It is going to be kind of hard. I do have an extra hint for you, but you can guess.
Okay.
So try and get it in first, okay?
All right.
Your first one, Jack and
Jill.
Mike.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I mean, I
Pap,
said it
Pap?
before you even answered.
That was Michael.
Yeah, I would be honest.
All right. Jack's. Cereal.
Apple.
Galvin. Jack in the
Box.
Galvin. Jack of all trades.
Oh, damn it.
You all answered?
Yeah, we all answered.
Master
None.
of none. Well, master is what I was looking for. I was just saying the whole thing. Jack. Whiskey.
Daniel.
Daniels.
Daniel.
Oh.
Galvin. Dr. Jack.
Kevorkian.
Galvin.
I wish you knew him.
Oh. Rude. You'll meet him soon.
Happy birthday.
Jack. The Who song. Blank Jack. The Who song.
Slappy.
Simple? I know this. I can't think of
Box.
Happy.
Oh,
Happy.
I said Slappy.
Yeah.
Jack and the
Beanstalk.
Galvin. Jack. Pancake.
Flap.
Galvin. Jack the
Ripper.
Galvin.
I'm saying them in my head.
You should say them out loud.
I want to keep saying Jack though.
I'm watching Dave Portnoy eat pizza, and I'm like, I'd kill for a pizza.
Jack the Jack.
Your next one. Jack O.
Lantern.
Galvin.
Come on.
Did you say that one, Aaron?
Jack could eat no fat.
Sprat.
Nursery rhyme.
I
Galvin.
had a cousin, Jack Sprat.
And Pep,
Oh man.
we're halfway there.
Gio is not on the board. He has a total of 0 points. Michael with 1. And Galvin is your leader right now. He's winning with 9.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. Do you know Jack?
Oh, Mike, you're going for 3 in a row today.
I know.
Well,
Your next one. All work and no play makes Jack
Dull.
a
Damn it. I
boy.
didn't know which
Oh,
one.
boy.
I didn't know which word.
Here I come, baby.
Jack Flash.
Jumping.
Geo. Jack the Price.
Up.
Mike. Overcharge. That's what I was looking for. Jack. Flag.
Union.
Galvin. Jack Terrier.
Russell.
Galvin. Jack Horner.
Little.
Little.
Mike. Jack. Cold weather.
Frost.
Frost.
Galvin. Jack. Footwear.
Boot.
Galvin.
Jesus Christ.
Jack. Card game.
Blackjack.
Mike. And Pap. We're on last 3.
What?
Gio has a single point on the board. Michael with 5. And Galvin is your leader. He is winning with 13.
All right, I need all 3.
All right. Do you know Jack? Last 3. Here we go. Jack and
Jill.
John Mellencamp song.
Diane.
Galvin. Jack the Giant
Peach.
Killer.
movie.
Jack the Giant jerk off.
Slayer. Jack
Oh.
the Giant
Slayer.
And your last one. Jack B.
Nibble.
Galvin.
Oh my god, I asked you that one.
Where was Jack off?
That
I
was
think he's
that
sitting right over there.
Your final score, Gio with a single point on the board, Michael with 5, and Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 15.
Good job! That was good. That was a good one.
Yeah.
All right, Galvin, what line are you playing for?
I'll go line 1.
All right. Good morning. Who's this? Wow. Right in your face.
Sorry, Jack.
Mike Calta show. Good morning. Who is this?
Sherry.
Sherry, you are the winner. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and you get to share
Thank you.
Galvin's jack-off experience.
Yes.
Please hold on. That is line
Oh, she got
1.
excited about
Yeah,
that,
well,
right?
I mean, what's not to get excited about?
That was good.
What do we have coming up in news, Galvin?
Coming up in news, shake and bake, keep ticking and talking, and take that, kid.
Kid.
You got that, kid.
All right. Galvin has your news. We'll take a quick break, and we'll do that next. Frank Caliendo will be here in the 8 o'clock hour. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. If you want to go and join us, it'll be it's free. We wish we could just say, hey, the gate's open and we can welcome everybody, but we kind of got to keep an eye on who's there. I don't know whatever the rules are, but it's a good time, and it's certainly good before you go to the game. So
Is Willy-nilly going to make it out?
Willie is unavailable
Oh,
this week.
damn it.
A lot of people go to the tailgate and don't even go to the game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that happens a
This
lot.
guy.
Yeah.
I got Category 5 disaster on Sunday, though.
Oh, no. What?
I got to drive myself.
Oh, no.
Oh. What are you going to do? How do you park?
That's the thing.
What?
Parking and all that other
Yeah.
stuff.
Traffic? Why?
Mm.
Tom's busy. He's got stuff going on this weekend.
You don't have a backup?
Not really.
Joe?
Yeah.
No. The
Oh, yeah,
last
no.
thing I'm doing is getting
Oh, I could drive that thing, Michael.
No, you
What
can't.
about
could
what about
drive
your
in
son?
here and
What's
there,
your son
everywhere.
doing?
I'm not going to make my son drive the Sprinter.
Yeah.
My son is royalty. He does not sit in the front.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
okay.
Prince of Zamunda is not sitting in the front seat of the car. He'll be in the back with me wearing a lion's head.
You got to have a backup.
I don't know.
Pete doesn't have a chauffeur's hat or anything?
No, Pete's probably got a guy, you know what I mean? But
There's got to be a guy.
I know, but I mean, I know there's plenty of guys in our listening audience who are like,
I'll drive.
Yeah.
What about Moose? Moose drives a lot.
That's
I don't know. Moose is also, he's busy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't want to be like, hey, Moose, come over and drive me to the game.
Hey, you want to go to the tailgate? Good. Drive me there.
Are you going to take the Sprinter?
No. I'm going to just drive my car.
Wow. Just right there.
Just
Gen Pop.
oh,
Yeah. How embarrassing.
right?
How
That's what I'm saying. I got
embarrassing.
Thankfully, I have my Stingray Chevrolet High Country Tahoe.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
won't look so
Still.
bad. Yeah.
People at the tailgate are going to be like, oh my God, he's getting out of his own car.
No, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. My car is like a black Tahoe with tinted windows, so it almost looks limousine-ish. So I'm gonna drive there, park, and then hop in the back
Crawl
seat
in the
and get
back.
out of the back door.
Yeah.
That'll be the way to go.
Have Olivero come open the door for you.
Yeah. We're Jovan.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jovan.
Oh, why has it got to be Jovan?
Because he's got the gun. He can escort me
Yeah.
inside. Yeah.
wow. That's tough, man.
Thank you, Gio. I appreciate you understanding what I'm going through.
Tailgate not off to a good start.
Well, I mean, the tailgate itself will be great.
Yeah,
you know?
but, you know.
now usually the best part about the tailgate is before we leave, I give Tom like the, hey, we're gonna leave in about 15 minutes, and he goes and gathers up some food,
Yeah.
puts it in the Sprinter.
Oh, who's going to get you? You got to get your own food.
Right,
Oh,
and then I
Jesus.
usually eat it on the way home.
Oh,
Now,
Ugh.
I almost feel like you can't go.
the struggle is
I
gonna
must
be.
be. I must trudge through Galvin and somehow be there.
Rough.
It'll be
That
all
is
right.
rough.
That is happening this Sunday, Ohio and Himes. I actually kind of feel like it makes it more important now for the people.
Does it?
Yeah, like look what he's suffering through to come out here and
He's
be
a
with
man
us.
of the people.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One of us.
I've often been called that. All right, time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news this week?
I feel
Galvin.
like man of the people, you're just a regular guy now.
Right?
Yeah, just part of the Gen Pop.
You don't even have to call me sir anymore.
Oof. Today's top story, Florida Attorney General James Uthmeyer issued new guidance on lifting the state's open carry ban. Last week, the First District Court of Appeals ruled that the open carry ban was unconstitutional in the case McDaniels versus State. Monday, Uthmeyer released a guidance memorandum establishing that without any other appellate court considering the ban's constitutionality, the McDaniels decision is, quote, binding on all Florida's trial courts, meaning as of last week, open carry is the law of the state. However, before you strap your 6 guns on and go out there, certain restrictions on open carry are still in place.
Yeah, like where you can carry them and things along those lines.
Yeah.
But I gotta be honest with you, I'm a gun guy and I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, I don't like open carry.
You don't feel like everybody
be
able to see everybody else's gun? Then it's a lot more, all right, take it easy.
I feel like your gun should be your last resort. And,
Sure.
Like I have one in my car, and it's there for the time I take it out for any reason is going to be a time when I intend on using it, and I hope I never have to go to it. That's just the bottom line. It's there for absolute emergencies, and I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to be walking down the street and see a guy with a rifle strapped to his shoulder, or guy walks in the store with a gun on his hip. I just I don't like it. I just think it's I don't know. That's my opinion. I'm not saying you shouldn't have the right to do it. I just am not a fan of it. And I don't know how right, like, when is this going to seep in? Because this happened last week. When is it going to seep into the minds of people? Like, when are we going to start seeing it now? And are people going to freak out the first time you see a guy walking around with a gun in his holster?
Well, and then I don't know the different how it applies, whatever. But are you going to be able to do like they do the auditors, where they have the assault rifle strapped to him, just walking down the street?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. And then the other thing is that what they keep telling people is, before you get out there and strap it on, know the rules, know where you can go, where you can't go, what vicinity of a school you could be in, and all those things. This is just the confusion itself is gonna add to the danger in the beginning. I don't like it. I mean, I could be in the minority here, but I don't really see anybody screaming for open carry here in the state.
I've been to a couple open carry states, and I didn't notice it that much because I thought Texas, they've been open carry for a while, I believe. And I've assumed every person's just got, gun strapped right to their hip. But maybe once or twice I saw somebody with a gun.
I just now, what the problem is in Florida is that we're not used to it, and all of a sudden we're going to start seeing it. And I think that's what's going to freak people out.
Yeah.
So
it seemed like the majority of people still conceal. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is that if you're somebody who's concealing a weapon and you're not concealing it very well and they see it, you're not going to get in trouble for that,
Right.
But, I mean, for the most part, I just think this is, I don't know, just leads to...
There are Billy Badass out there that wants you to see his gun strapped to his waist.
Yeah, and there's going to be the first person to show it to you during an argument, and a traffic violation, and all those sorts of things.
Got their hand on it.
I feel like I'm going to be in a convenience store and see it, and I'm going to go on, skin it. Skin that smoke wagon. Although I will, it's from Tombstone.
Yeah.
Although I will tell you that the lift the shirt, show the gun's a pretty good move.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary. You know what I mean?
I just assume everybody has one. So
that's what I do.
I don't need to get to that point.
It looks like TikTok might survive after all. The deadline for its parent company in China to sell to someone in the U.S. is this Friday. But the White House announced the framework of a deal is in place, and it could be finalized this week. A lot of insiders think that it's Oracle founder Larry Ellison who is involved.
Buying it. That's interesting.
It was never going away.
It was never going away.
Your Starbucks girl continues the TikTok as you wait for your drinks.
Great.
That is my one thing that I am not on is TikTok. I mean, we're on it physically, but actually not even physically. We're on it. We have a my Calta show account and all that stuff, but I never use it. I never look at it. I don't get into any of it.
I don't have TikTok, and people will send me stuff, and then I, have to go and do it to like download the TikTok thing. I go, I'm not on it. I'm not doing it. And stop trying to put viruses on my phone.
Yeah, hey, I got something worse than people sending us reels.
Oh,
people sending
driving yourself to the tailgate.
Well, that's pretty bad too. People sending us out of context messages.
Oh yeah.
This guy sent me a message last night and said, "Why would you even say that? What did you do?" And I went, "What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, what does that even mean?"
Yeah. Some guy sent me a message. He goes, "I told you so. Bucks win." I go, "When did we ever talk before?"
Yeah. Who are you?
And
but this guy said, he goes, "Why did you do that? Why would you even open your mouth?" And I write back, "What the hell are you talking about?" And he explained it to me. And it was when Baker went down, and I said on the show yesterday about Baker getting hurt.
I did think about that.
Which definitely made sense, but you got to put it in context. So we have no idea what you're talking about.
You were the first person I thought about.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. As soon as I saw it, I was like, "Oh, God damn it."
I love whenever we're like on Christmas break or something as best of, and you get a text or tweet or whatever direct message where it's like, "I told you George Clooney was tall." And you're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We should do it. We should open up the phone lines. We complain about you, and you complain about us.
Yeah.
We'll tell you what we don't like that you guys do. You tell us what you don't like that we do.
Sure. 2 years ago, Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost to the Houston Texans on a touchdown in the final seconds. Last night, Baker Mayfield and the Bucs were the ones to deliver a knockout blow as the clock neared zero. Mayfield led an 11-play, 80-yard drive capped by Rachaad White's 2-yard touchdown run with 6 seconds left. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rallied past the Texans 20-19.
A little piece of trivia.
Sure.
If you watch the show on YouTube or Bone TV or any of the other video outlets, there is a autographed Buccaneers helmet over my left shoulder. Signed by Rachaad White. That is the Rachaad
awesome.
White. That is a signature on there.
That'll be going on eBay today. You won't know.
Joe.
Yep.
I think Baker's becoming my favorite player of all time.
He's great.
He's so much fun to watch. I love the way he plays. It's great.
He's the guy
he
you
just
want
seems-
on your team.
Yeah.
And he just seems like a real dude.
Yeah.
Like someone that you could actually hang out with.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
And it seems like people, even if you're not a fan of the Bucs, if the Bucs aren't your team, still like Baker.
yeah.
The fact that the way his story, how he was thrown out by the Browns, being Heisman Trophy winner, first round pick, and then now to go to Tampa and just be elite is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's so great to watch. Man.
How about how great was watching them just double coverage Mike Evans and shut Evans down a little bit, and then but Agbuka again, another one.
Dude, when we get Godwin back and McMillan, we get all the guys back, that team's going to be very hard to beat.
Yeah, because he's even finding Miller and Shepard.
Like we don't even have, we're missing so many key starters right now. It's not even funny.
And that's one of the biggest things is being healthy around playoff time.
Yeah.
Like that's the big thing. If you're on the bubble or if you're a good team, if you have all your guys healthy, that puts you over so big because most teams wind up losing people around that time because that's when they get hurt. But the Bucs are kind of coming out of the gate with guys hurt who are going to be coming back, and then they're going to be healthy at that time. That's going to be huge.
Yeah, it was great to watch last night. A Monday Night Football game is not what you want a week two because you got that second Sunday and you got nothing going on. But it was great to watch.
Like
last night.
the first two games, they have been like pretty, I guess you could say. But good teams find ways to win, man. That is the difference. A couple years ago, the Bucs would 100% would have lost that game.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
And you week 4, you're not looking at how you won weeks 1 and 2. You're looking at the score.
Absolutely,
exactly.
Yeah. Those are 2-0. That's what that is.
Find a way to win.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Baker Mayfield, you like him a lot, but guess what? Tom Brady's back on the football field playing quarterback. Sort of. The NFL legend will participate in the Fanatics Flag Football Classic. It was announced yesterday. The tournament will take place in Saudi Arabia on March 21st, 2026.
Nobody cares.
No?
No. Nobody cares about flag football.
All these events are now happening in Saudi Arabia because
they got the money.
They've got unlimited money to throw at these athletes.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, WrestleMania is going to be in Saudi Arabia.
Pissed off a lot of people by announcing that they're doing it in Saudi Arabia.
I think it's messed up.
Well, I mean, you have to understand something. WrestleMania is on what? What number?
37.
37.
I think.
WrestleMania is WWE is worldwide.
Yeah.
They go to England for a while, they go to Japan for a while, you have to spread it around the world. They're worldwide. They're trying to open their audience to everything. I don't think it's such a bad idea. I think what they should do, if anything, is do a dueling WrestleMania and have them running into, like, if they're going to do a Friday, Saturday, do one here and one there.
By the way, WrestleMania 43.
Oh, 43.
Yeah.
What did I say? I was 37.
37, yeah. You missed a few.
Missed a few.
I think it stinks for the American wrestling fans, but I mean, think of all these years that the Saudi Arabian fans and the Japanese fans and the Irish fans and all these people never get to go to.
Saudi Arabia is a really bad place, and the Saudi government, like, they're doing these big sporting events to make you look away from the fact that it's a horrible place.
If you have enough money, though, you're
that's
nice.
the thing. That's why they're giving tons. They said that this WrestleMania they might be paying upwards of $300 to $400 million to have it there.
Why didn't they do it in the Gaza Strip and the main event would be Palestine?
Yeah. And they're saying now, because they want this to be like a success, that like the main event is probably going to be The Rock versus Roman Reigns, which for wrestling fans is like the fantasy matchup they've been begging for forever.
Really?
Yes. So now not only is WrestleMania going to be in Saudi Arabia, but one of the all-time greatest matchups is also going to be there as well.
That sounds like hot garbage to me. Two guys that really have zero heat between each other,
right? But they're both related, and it's a great storyline.
I don't like it. And I read Roman Reigns a couple of times, and he is the biggest dick I've met in wrestling in a long time. But
still, one of the biggest superstars of all time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an old man now. I don't care about wrestling, but I mean, it's just I don't know. It's too much of that.
It's just a shady money grab, man.
Yeah.
I was very surprised. I was very surprised to see last night they were running promos during the or was it the boxing, whatever they were running promos for. Maybe it was boxing. But John Cena, the Brock Lesnar
came back.
He's back. Yeah.
How long has he been back?
About a month. He came back.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not that it just happened.
Still looks huge.
Yeah.
With his cowboy hat and his big beard.
He's gonna be fighting John Cena this Saturday, WrestlePalooza.
He had to grow that beard so they could tell the difference between him and his daughter.
100%.
I don't know.
Actually, had to grow a longer beard.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right.
Well, look,
Saudi Arabia is not a good place. Their government's not a good government.
You're selfish. You don't want to share it with the rest of the world.
But no, they do it as a distraction.
Listen, most of these places are looking at us and saying the same thing about us, about our government.
But like we're a democracy and they're not.
Yeah.
Are we?
But still, it's a very horrible place run by a horrible government, and they buy these sporting events to deter from the fact that the citizens really don't have rights there.
And everybody's taking the money. Tom Brady was over there with his very good friend, the Sheik.
All of a sudden, you've got they're throwing these athletes these crazy amounts of money that they don't turn down.
Yeah, I wish there was something I could offer them where they would buy me and send me over to Saudi Arabia for. I'm dying to wear one of those outfits with the robe with the head thing on and all that. Oh,
are you allowed to wear that?
Yes, yeah. In fact, they tell you when you get there, you should go and get it's inexpensive to get made, and you should go and get some clothes for the locals made because you stand out too much when you were dressed like an American.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I didn't know whether it was something that'd be like, hey man, what are you doing? You're appropriating our stuff.
No. I would be the best fat sheik ever. My buddy Ben went to Egypt and rode camels to the pyramids, and he did that. He went and got the outfit all, and he looked great in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford beat Canelo Alvarez to claim the undisputed super middleweight championship Saturday during what seems to be another successful live event for Netflix. The fight, which sold out the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, scored an estimated average minute audience of 36.6 million global viewers from opening to closing bell. Within one day, that number had risen to 41.1 million globally. That's according to Netflix. And to put things in perspective, okay, so 41.1 million watched that fight. Last November, the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight attracted over 108 million viewers.
Jesus.
Yeah, so whenever you're saying, why is Jake Paul blah, 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 why is he's making money.
Yeah.
He's making money. And
he knows what he's doing.
And he can afford to pay all the athletes as well. He's like, listen, you're going to be the B-side. I'm going to still give you, $30 million or whatever it is.
We're all going to get paid. That's all that matters.
Wow. That is brilliant. That is really smart.
I'm sure he'll be fighting in Saudi Arabia too soon.
Probably.
No, he did already, didn't he?
Didn't
he fight Fury over there?
I don't think so.
I think it was over there.
I know Tyson Fury fought over there. I don't know whether Tommy.
I think the Jake Paul Tommy Fury was somewhere over there.
Well, it was originally going to be here.
Yeah,
in Tampa.
Well, I could be wrong. I just remember a lot of sheiks sitting around the ring. Maybe they traveled. I don't
see.
know.
Oh yeah, he did.
It
You're
was, right?
You're correct. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So they already got him. Already got him.
he knows where the money is.
No.
He knows what's going on.
To hell with women's rights.
How about this?
Who do you think treats women worse, Jake Paul or
the Saudi government?
sheiks?
Nearly 1 in 3 parents have discovered their child has made an online purchase without their permission. On average, kids' unapproved shopping sprees cost the family about $170. Any unapproved stuff from your kids?
I don't think so.
No, but my son has the balls to ask for the most ridiculous thing. Amanda tells me the other day, she's like, Joey double dips. He'll ask me for money and then ask Amanda for money. And she told me the other day, she goes, I had to have a talk with Joey today. And I go, what happened? She said he asked if he could buy a pair of shorts, and I had to tell him no. I go, well, if he needs shorts. And she goes, he doesn't need $800 shorts.
Oh, my God.
What?
And I go, no, he definitely does not. And she said he even offered to pay half. And I looked at her, and she goes, and I told him no. I said, okay.
Gosh.
The wild thing is your son has worked and knows how long it takes to make $800. You know what I mean?
But it is fashion to him
Sure.
is more
It's a big
important.
deal, yeah.
It's a big deal, yeah. I mean,
And you got to dress right. Don't dress for the job you have. Dress for the job you want.
he looks to me like he is wearing pajamas, and I don't understand. My wife's like, no, those are whatever sweatpants, and I'm like, yeah, they look like pajamas. Like,
Because
like
you
a
know
goddamn
what?
genie.
You know what he dresses like is kids that are 3 or 4 years older than him that are in the NFL that are
Yeah.
making millions of
Yeah,
dollars and are
exactly.
wearing exactly what he's
Exactly what he's wearing.
Yeah, whenever they do the NBA fit checks and stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's exactly the
Right.
stuff he wears.
Right. Like I don't see my son wearing a suit with shorts like
You never
Travis
know.
Kelce, but you never know.
Never know. New research analyzed U.S. accents. So accents from all over the USA, and they found that which accents are the most trustworthy? What do you think?
New England.
New England.
Northeast.
Okay, no.
Just-
Southern.
Which state
Oh, just
most
some,
trustworthy?
or city, rather? Yeah,
Not Boston.
most trustworthy.
North Carolina.
Indiana, somewhere in the
Indiana, like
central
Midwest?
Midwest, yeah.
North Carolina,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Oh, sure, yeah. You said what? Not Boston? Boston number 1. Isn't that-
Oh.
Yeah. Listen, kid, here's what you're going to do. Yeah, that's wild.
Most of the time,
Boston?
you can't tell if somebody's from Boston or retarded.
That's true. Also, Cajun. They say Cajun accent most trustworthy.
Yeah, because when the Cajun people are like, I'm going to bring your delivery tomorrow. You're like, yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. The least trustworthy is Mountain West and New Jersey accents are the least trustworthy.
Yeah, I don't trust the Jersey.
No. Yeah, it's
My wife's from Jersey. I don't trust them.
we got it off the thing.
Yeah.
It's fine. That's good. A woman in California is fighting the DMV and trying to keep her personalized license plate that says, I am ISIS.
Oh, jeez.
It's complicated, though, because her name is ISIS.
It's ISIS.
Yeah.
ISIS Wharton applied for the plate back in 2022, and the DMV approved it, but now they say, you can't have that anymore.
I don't think that's a big deal. I mean, her name is ISIS.
I knew a girl named ISIS.
So did I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There-
And there's
there
a
are-
superhero named ISIS.
There are a lot of kids named ISIS at Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple.
I
I
don't-
was like shocked because I've just never heard that as a name, other than the
Carmen, when
group.
we were kids, there were 2 TV shows. There was Shazam and ISIS. They were on back to back. ISIS was a superhero.
Okay.
So it was some Egyptian tie-in or something. I don't remember, but yeah, I don't think that's a big deal.
Yeah, well, they're saying, can't have it, lady. We don't
My
like your
license
name.
plate, ironically, I am the Taliban.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's fine.
It's okay. Nobody gives me a hard time.
No. Investigators in Florida are searching for a man who robbed a popular restaurant, paddlefish restaurant over in Disney Springs. Anybody ever been there?
I have been there.
Yeah. Well, this guy swam up in scuba gear in a wetsuit, stole thousands of dollars, and then jumped back in and swam away.
That is an inside job.
You think so?
Sure, you know, if you came in, you knew how to get in there without being detected.
Yeah.
And you knew where the money was.
Yeah.
It was 100% an inside job.
Yeah, the restaurant is on. It's like a fake riverboat that sits on the water.
Right.
Is the restaurant. So that's probably how he swam across the
But
lagoon.
you have to know how to get there and where the money is.
Of
so
course.
It's definitely an inside job.
Scuba Steve does work in the kitchen, so you may want to look at see what he.
Hey, who in the kitchen would be responsible for this? Anybody seen Steve today?
Also, hey, any of you guys know who stole the money? And they pan across and just one guy drenched, just dripping wet. Oh, maybe it was that guy. I have a hot or not for you guys. A driver was arrested for DUI over the weekend after law enforcement officers caught her driving the wrong way on I-4, nearly hitting a marked police car. The Tampa Police Department say that Christian Bell, 24 years old, was arrested for DUI, aggravated fleeing to elude, and fleeing to elude at a high speed. A trooper tried a tactical maneuver to stop Bell's vehicle, but she continued driving. That's when Tampa police performed a pit maneuver to stop and boxed in her Camry with both TPD and FHP vehicles. After stopping the car, Beal failed a sobriety test, which led her to her DUI arrest. Officers say that her blood alcohol was measured at 0.199 and 0.202, both more than double the legal limit. So she is right here in Tampa. She's 24 years old. Her name is Christian Bell, and she was out there driving drunk, wrong way, almost hit a police car, and they had to pit her and pull her over. Mike Calta, hot or not?
Galvin, you had me at Camry. She's hot.
Okay.
I'd double Pittman over her.
Yeah. All right. Gio, what do you think?
Most Christians are hot.
Yeah.
Hot.
You say hot. All right. Carmen, what do you got?
Drunk, driving the wrong way, young. She has to be hot.
Yeah.
Joe has it on Mode TV. You guys have it on your phones. Take a look.
Oh.
I mean, hot for the game.
Yeah, but not what I was expecting.
Listen, if
she didn't have blue hair.
No, she has the blue hair, and when she's going out to party and stuff, she does the crazy cat eyes.
Yeah.
You know,
She has the
hot.
snake bite and like the piercing.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember when Carmen had blue hair?
Oh my god.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I had purple and blue hair.
Yeah.
Gross.
Chad wasn't going to marry that.
No.
I did not know Chad back then.
Yeah, she was going through some period.
Yes, I was.
I don't know how much you guys watch it, but she looks like the waitress from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit. I think that's hot for the game.
Yeah, I think it's hot for the game. So you guys were all right. She's hot.
You think she's hot, but you don't think the lady from yesterday was hot, Gio?
No. No, listen.
Busted.
That is a totally different scale.
I got a lot of flack on Twitter and stuff on that, and I said, look, Galvin, the picture you sent, the initial picture,
Yes.
was not hot.
It's my fault.
No, the initial picture was not hot. The subsequent pictures of her on the Sibian and all that other stuff were hot. And people were like, but I think they make such a good couple. They make a great couple. They're perfect for each other.
That wasn't the argument.
Argument. Yeah. So that woman was, I still maintain a 7 at best.
I have since retracted my statement and
I
issued a full apology.
By the way, Joe is showing clips of the video footage of her in her car, the girl that got pulled over, the hot or not, wearing what looks like just a bra and then like short shorts with boots on and stuff. Yeah, so pump it up a little bit.
I saw the video of the pit maneuver. Yeah, it looks pretty crazy.
I'd like to try that.
Yeah.
I'd like to try to pit maneuver somebody.
Have you seen that they have
on purpose?
Yeah. Have you seen that they have like a push bar now thing that's on there that like kind of taps the car?
Oh,
and does something with it?
yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's wild.
They have a thing now where they shoot something underneath it and stop and
captures
the car.
it. Yeah, because
Yeah.
for a while they had a thing that would go underneath the car and stop the electrical. It would like short out the electrical.
Really?
Yeah, or I may have seen that in a movie. Yeah. that may have been.
That might have been Fast and Furious 7.
Yeah, it may have been. Boomers and Gen Xers are talking about modern stressors that didn't exist back in the day. So stuff that stresses you out that was never a concern back in the day. We didn't worry about this.
All right.
Cyber criminals.
Oh,
there are a lot more of ways that they can gain access to your personal information. Before, they just have to steal your mail. You know what I mean? It was like,
Can I give a piece of advice to cyber criminals?
What's
I don't
that?
know why I'd want to help them, but I feel like if you were a cyber criminal, it would be smarter for you to pilfer money from several accounts than to rob big from one account.
Yeah.
Because I looked the other day and I got charged by Apple for an app called Lightroom, which is an editing app. And I looked at it and it was $4.99 a month. I have a subscription that I would imagine my son subscribed to. And I was like, I got to cancel this. And then I went to the thing, and by the time I got to the canceling section, I forgot what I was looking for, and I just let it go. And I just forgot. And that's $5 a month that somebody's getting from me. And I thought, this could happen on 10 different occasions during the month, and I probably wouldn't realize it. And somebody is stealing $50 a month from me. Now, if you're doing that from 100 people,
right,
you're making a lot of money.
Yeah.
But if you come at me and you try to steal $5,000, I'm going to notice that that's missing right away.
Yeah.
So for you cyber criminals out there better to steal small from many than to steal big from one.
There's a little help for you.
Uncle Mike is helping you out.
Another thing they say is stressing people out that we didn't have back in the day is all of social media. I mean, social media stresses people out like crazy.
Are you getting stressed out about social media?
Listen, you whenever you say stress, like I will tell you, whenever the Charlie Kirk stuff happened, I was like, oh, I might just delete this app.
But you know what? I just shut it down for a little while.
Yeah, and I did, but I was just like scrolling through, and you get where you're caught up in there, and you're doom scrolling, and you're doing that stuff, and you see these things, and whether it's them, the powers that be, trying to get people going against each other. There's this big race thing. Is there, or is it on social media and they're bots that are putting all this stuff out? Because I think Joe Rogan said it before. If you're arguing with people online, you're probably just arguing with robots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're probably just arguing with the thing that's shooting out information, and it's not even a real person sitting there. And you're never going to meet that person, even if it is a real person. Like, what do you...
And the other thing is, they are telling you what they want you to know. Like,
Yeah.
my wife came to me and she goes, my wife a little more liberal than I am, and she came to me and she goes, I'm sick of looking online. Everybody's talking about how all these people are celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, and I don't see any of it. I don't know it. And I was like, I see a ton of it.
Yeah.
And she said, I don't see. I see a ton of it, and it's disgusting. And I'm talking about people, jumping up and down and cheering, and
a woman just got arrested.
Yeah, that whole TMZ newsroom thing, all of those things. I go, there was a lot of people celebrating, and you're not seeing it. But also, I am kind of over the people who are, just turning it into something else. Then I just stopped looking at it for a little while. I just totally shut it down, or I purposely changed my algorithm by going and looking at boobies as opposed to anything else.
Yeah,
that's just what you have to do. You have to just know how to manage it. If you're letting it stress you out, then maybe you're not mature enough to be on it.
Yeah, but people are definitely not. You know what I mean? They're definitely just keep on looking at it and doing all this stuff. I can put it away, but it gets to the point where you're like, all right, Jesus Christ, and that is a point of stress where you're say, all right, I've had enough of this, whatever. It's not stressing me out where I'm going to go out and do something crazy or anything like that, but, it's all levels. People didn't have a camera in their pocket all the time. People filming everything. Like you said, going viral so easily.
Oh,
you do one thing, and somebody's like, oh, gotcha.
There's a camera everywhere. There's so many things that if it happens 15 years ago, it doesn't even become a thing because there's no cameras.
Right. And we talked about how people, when they realize that somebody's, and they're like, I just yelled the N-word at this guy.
Whoa.
Now all of a sudden, I'm talking about Geo. Yeah.
No, that is not true.
Well,
whether the news you're hearing or reading is factual or not, it used to be like, all right, well, that's the news. Yeah. That's the news. Now you're like, I don't know if that's true.
I don't even watch the news.
Yeah. I don't believe anything on social media. It's all just literally designed to give misinformation.
You know what? Chris Jericho was the first person to really say, I've heard it before, but Chris Jericho was the first person to say it in the studio that made me think about this. And this is 20 years ago. He came in and he said, somebody said something about the internet. He goes, well, if it's on the internet, it must be true.
Yeah,
and I thought, now we laugh at that phrase because we know that half the stuff isn't true. But when he said it back in the day, it was like, well, yeah, I guess we are giving the internet a little bit too much credit.
Yeah, because anybody can post anything,
right.
and you don't know where the sources are coming from.
It's so fast, and people post it, and they just assume that it's fact, like by what they're watching. There was a guy that jumped in my DMs, and he was yelling at me, saying that I was totally irresponsible because I had misrepresented remember when they had the moment of silence for Charlie Kirk on the House floor.
Yes,
and he was saying that I misrepresented that, and I'm the problem. This stuff
you didn't.
And
I actually did,
and he
I
sent
apologize
me,
for
he
it.
sent me the video, and it was an edited video.
Yeah,
and I go, guy, go to the full thing. You can see this is a completely edited video. They edit out the moment of silence, and they cut right to the part where everybody's arguing,
yelling,
and it looks like they said, let's have a moment of silence, and then everybody burst out arguing, which
I fell for that.
Did not happen.
I posted that.
Yeah.
And I thought it was disgusting, and then I realized that I had been duped by an edited video.
But it's so, and I wasn't mad at the guy. I said, go look at the actual video, and he's like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize it. I go, yeah, man, we all fall for this stuff all the time.
Since we're talking about things that we complain about each other, about the listener about, and Galvin said this several times, so is Gio. Don't ask us to go tell the other guy on the show. There's never been a time where I called Carmen during the week and said, hey, Bill from Tampa asked me to tell you that. Ever.
Believing people on the news and stuff. It was only 20 years ago where Brian Williams was like, I was on that helicopter. They're like, no, you aren't. You're fired. You're done.
Yeah.
We don't believe you. You're fired. You're done. You know what I mean? Now you see things and you're like, it's totally on the news, and you're like, that's not true.
Yeah, we all fall for the stuff, but now I'm to the point where anything I see on Instagram I don't believe any of it.
How embarrassing though for Brian Williams, because he was putting himself over by saying that, he didn't lie about something that necessarily was going to change anything, but he did embarrass himself by lying and saying that he was in danger.
Yeah.
So talking about that, you don't believe anything? Deep fakes.
Yeah.
Deep fakes are wild, man. When they first came along, we were like, what is going on? Now you see things and you're like, I have no idea if this is real.
No.
And
they're so easy, and anybody can make the stuff now on their phones that I don't believe anything.
Yeah. When I see Trump and Putin getting into a tickle fight and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
That actually happened.
And then a tiger jumps out of his head, and you're like,
if I see a video, and I'll go look for it in 3 or 4 different places to see if it matches up. Like I said, that one where it was literally just, they edited out the entire moment of silence and went right to everybody.
I fell right for it.
But and the video that guy sent me had 17.5 million views.
Yep.
So it's that's just being put out there, and so many people just scroll through, see it, take it as fact, and then start fighting with people.
It's a lot of seeing it and reposting it. And that's where it gets on.
And they believe it.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about Mike Wolf from American Pickers and stuff. My wife told me her mom told her that Mike Wolf was murdered in this and that, whatever. And my wife goes, no, he wasn't. It's not him.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, I have a bunch of people I have to call back. She told a bunch of didn't check it at all. It's just one of those fake news stories that Morgan Freeman died in a skiing accident,
Even after this Charlie Kirk thing happened, there were people that were posting that said, this is the killer, this is the killer, this is the killer.
Yeah.
And come to find out, none of those people were the person at all.
Wild.
It's so just irresponsible.
My favorite so far out of all the internet stories that I've heard, all of them, is the recent one where the woman had to pay the astronaut so he can have oxygen.
Oh, jeez.
That is.
By the way,
that guy deserves the money for getting that.
Right? That shouldn't be illegal. If I can convince someone that I'm Nikki Sixx and that all my money's tied up and whatever, and they give me $50,000, I should be able to keep that money.
Yes,
that's wild.
Yes.
And then these two kind of go together. Things that you didn't have to worry about back in the day that you have to worry about now: shaving everything.
Oh.
Shaving everything, and Botox and lip filler and stuff like that. Ladies, you were just a lady before. Now you got to stab this and cut this off. And
well, yeah, if you were ugly, you were just ugly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You couldn't do anything about it. And now everyone's like, oh, I can change everything and anything.
Carmen, one of the best things I've ever seen is the meme that has one of the Kardashians or Jenners or whatever, and it says, "You're not ugly, you're just poor."
Right.
Yeah.
And it's totally true because you can change your whole head.
Well, we've all seen the video of that old lady that looks all gross. She has no teeth on, and she puts her teeth in and the makeup.
I hate that so much.
She goes from a 1 to a 9.
Yeah. She goes from hillbilly drinking out of a jug, side sipping to a supermodel, and you're like, what?
Although what I do find lately is it does not take much for somebody to gather. Mediocre girls are really getting quite the following on Instagram. You don't have to be super hot anymore.
No.
You just have to be mediocre.
Yeah.
Or naked.
You're mediocre or my mediocre?
Yeah.
My mediocre. Your mediocre's hot.
I'll tell you what. girls, and I think everybody knows this, guys can do it too. I'm not telling you like I did it or anything, but girls that get in shape, that bumps you up so high. You know what I mean?
No, I disagree with you.
Oh,
really? I think that. I mean, not just in my personal opinion. What I'm saying is, like, I'm looking online. Like, I started following this woman over the weekend because she was doing like posts about the Bucks and she was local, and I was like, oh, and I followed her, but I didn't follow her because she was sexy, and then I look at her page and she's doing more and more like, hey, you want to see my other pictures?
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? You? Like, you look like one of my son's friend's mothers. Like, I don't know.
Some people are into that though.
So how does that?
Well, that's what I'm saying is that it's like you don't have to be hot anymore.
Yeah.
You just have to be mediocre or have a little niche thing that you do before you can get your own little crowd there.
I mean, think of all the categories they have on these porn sites. There's stuff, people have all kinds of different stuff.
Yes.
And it kind of transfers over.
You literally can put in ugly girls porn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a search thing.
I have.
Yeah. That's a search thing.
Yeah.
But you know what? A lot of people don't want the airbrushed fake porn, the girl that looks exactly what you think a porn star looks like. They want the girl that looks like she may be at the dollar store.
I always search
older
girls, younger than me, but older girls because I don't like the look of a young 20-something-year-old.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah.
Today is National IT Professionals Day.
Yay, nerds.
Yeah.
All right.
Cernak's IT, right?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, I think so.
he's
I
the
still
IT.
can't access my email.
Oh,
So
yeah, I don't have it on my phone.
that's the thing
Eventually-
on the phone.
Yeah, I think
It's
whenever,
not just me, right?
No, next time I go into studio, Cernak will be like, yeah, here, beep, 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 and be able to do it.
I can't get into our work email on my phone.
Yeah.
It just every once in a while it logs me out, and when you log back in, it won't let you back in. It keeps saying something went wrong.
I've got mine, but I get logged out all the time.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, whatever.
Yeah,
I
I just sent an email and I go, hey, just letting everybody know my email doesn't work.
And
I don't care if you fix it. Just use my other one.
The phishing scams, they try and trick me all the time. So I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just,
That's
I don't need to use this anymore.
Right.
I'll just text me.
Right.
That's just rude to do that, by the way. So how about this? Hulk Hogan's ex-wife Linda thinks he was left out of the Emmys in memoriam. Jesus,
I got you.
memoriam. Thank you. Segment because was a Trump supporter. She said, "quote It's just a guess considering the way he was treated at his last appearance in L.A."
At first I was like, yeah, but also it's TV. And I'm like, well, he is TV. That's wrestling is on TV. So,
It's a type of acting. It's sports entertainment, and he was in some movies.
Yeah, but also he's racist.
Yeah.
And that
he had TV shows.
always hurts. What's that?
He had TV shows.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the racist stuff comes in, and especially in Hollywood, where they go, it's probably not.
How gross does this sound? Elton John underwent a double knee replacement last year, and he had the kneecaps made into jewelry.
That is hilarious.
The right one became a necklace, and the left one was turned into a brooch.
Do you like it? It's mini.
I saw him at something, and he was getting off of his yacht, and they were having to help him. He was like totally.
Oh, well, it's a double knee replacement.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
More than him old, but yeah, it looked pretty rough. But I don't know. Would you wear your wife's knee?
No, not a knee. Something else, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Knobs' foot.
I wouldn't wear Knobs' foot. It'd be too big.
What if we bronzed it?
I don't.
Wear,
I
like,
still
the
wouldn't
big
wear.
chain?
I wouldn't wear it. No, I would display it for sure. But boy, I'd love to take Knobs' foot and turn it into a mailbox.
Oh,
right.
that'd be something, yeah.
Right? Put a pole right in the top of it.
Oh,
By the way, we need to check in with him.
yeah.
He texted me last week. He said he wanted to come on this week, so we need to check in with him, see how he's doing.
Yeah.
I do save things that I've had removed from my face. Like I've had a couple of skin tags taken off. I had Derek, the skin tag on my leg. My skin tag was so big that I named it Derek, and I kept it for a while. And then when I had it taken off, I had to keep it so I could show Bobby how big it was. It was the size of a toddler's
I
head.
feel like you're gonna spill it and it's gonna get out and then start crawling away.
Yeah.
No, but what I was really surprised was it was as chewy as I thought it would be.
Salty.
Gross.
Salty.
Gross.
Justin Bieber,
I know him.
Sabrina Carpenter, Carol G, and Enema?
What?
Anyma?
A and what?
Enema?
Anima?
They're headlining Coachella in April.
Who are they again? Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
We love Justin Bieber.
Sabrina Carpenter, very popular. Carol G, very popular.
Sabrina Carpenter is Espresso.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And then who else?
Carol G.
I don't know Carol G.
Look her up.
Yeah, I do know the name. I just don't know the music.
And then I can only assume Enema. Are headlining Coachella in April. Passes go on sale Friday with prices starting around $649 for weekend one and $549.
That's not bad for a weekend.
Two. Yeah.
ANYMA?
ANYMA.
Yeah, he's a DJ.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
DJ Anima?
DJ at Enema.
Enema.
Carmen.
Enema.
My
Yes.
wife called me yesterday,
My wife.
and she's like, "I'm having problems with your birthday present."
Oh.
And I go, "Oh." I go, "What is the problem?" And she's like, "I tried to buy you tickets to go see Doechii for at the Sundome, but it's the weekend that Bobby's here. Bobby's really screwing things up for
Yeah,
me."
right. Last time Bobby was here, Tom Segura was here. Right?
Yeah, and he wouldn't let me go.
Yeah.
He told
What
me
are you going to do? Go have lunch with him?
Guess what? Tom Segura's here on Saturday.
Where-
This Saturday
Oh, where is he?
at Ruth Eckerd Hall.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He's doing that. Yeah.
Forgot about that. I kind of want to go to that now.
Well,
Is Bobby here too? No.
No, no, but we already have plans. We're going to dinner on Saturday.
also, would you have to drive yourself?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, forget about
Oh,
Wow.
Get out
it, dude! I have to go
there.
to I have to go to dinner on Saturday, and none of us could drink now
Mm.
because we have to drive ourselves.
You
You need a driver?
got a backup driver, man.
Listen,
Was
I don't expect Tom to let me down like he's let me down,
Whatever happened to Adam?
dude. Adam is in the boat with Ken and a bunch of
really?
other people that just drop off the face
Oh,
of the earth.
okay.
Just stop talking to you.
Huh?
Listen, Chad and I are trying to save up some money right now so we can take someone's place if there's
Next man
a
up.
paycheck involved.
I can't have. What do you think? You think Tom's driving for free? I can't have Chad driving me around. You know what that'll look like?
Sexy.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
yeah. That makes sense.
Okay.
Carmen,
I'm in.
you have to wear the chauffeur's hat,
Yeah.
and then you wear the tuxedo shirt, but it's cut out on the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, deal.
Like
I'm
the
in.
flash dance type thing.
Carmen, could you even drive the Sprinter? You think?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Carmen. Yeah,
I bet
I
she
guarantee Carmen could probably drive better than any of us.
Thank you, Galvin.
Yeah,
Carmen.
I feel like Carmen probably grew up on the
On a
farm in Michigan.
farm.
Yeah, driving a big tractor when she was like 8 years
trailers,
old. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's backing up. She knows how to put a trailer hitch on. She knows how to do all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
if not,
my
Barb
bad.
can help her.
Yeah, oh, 100%.
Barb I'd hire.
Yeah. I'm in. Finally, in news, did you know that the entire history of the planet Earth, only 5 TV theme songs have actually hit #1 on Billboard's Hot 100?
Cheers.
No.
Friends.
No. Friends.
What?
Friends only number 17.
Really?
How you like that? Yeah, only
MASH.
hit number 17. Not MASH.
All right, hold on. Let me think.
Rockford Files.
No. Hum it.
Do 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 do
right.
do do do
All
do.
right. TV themes.
Hawaii
TV?
5-0.
No.
No.
#1 on the Billboard's Hot 100.
Give us one of them.
All right, I'll start at number 5, Carmen. We'll give them number
Okay.
5. My favorite.
Play it. Just play. You have them, Carmen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just play it. Don't tell us what it is.
Okay, this is number 5. Which,
That's Ray Pruitt.
Yeah, that's from The Heights.
Yeah.
The TV theme song went to #1. The show got canceled because it was no good.
That
Nobody
is
liked it.
Jamie Walters.
Yeah, Jamie Walters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I loved him on Beverly Hills 90210.
Hey,
As
he
Ray
beat
Pruitt.
up Donna.
Yeah.
Threw her down
Threw
the
her down the
stairs.
stairs.
Yeah.
That's what that bitch gets.
Oh, my.
Donna
yeah.
Martin graduates.
So that was from The Heights. That is number 5.
What about Greatest American Hero?
Believe it or not,
I'm walking on air.
I never thought I
could feel so free.
No.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I'm shocked that Friends is not in there.
Friends
I thought that was like a
Yeah.
claim to fame.
only got to number 17.
Wow.
Only got to number 17.
Was the Rembrandts who did the theme
Yes.
song? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Carmen, play us number 4.
Number 4, you'll know it as soon as you hear it. Miami Vice was so big at the time, they actually released a soundtrack album.
Oh, I had it.
Yeah, that had a bunch of different songs
it was
featured.
just remember that Glenn Fry?
Glenn Fry's Smuggler's Blues,
Yep.
man. So good.
Dude, Miami Vice is still great. I mean, it doesn't hold up all the time because of the changes in fashion and all that stuff, but it's so good to watch.
Yeah. Any other guesses?
There's nobody more gorgeous than Sonny Crockett in the 80s.
Oh, man.
Yeah. He was
Even now, he's so handsome.
Yeah, he's still good looking now.
I feel like all the TV shows and songs are going to be before my time. They're like all older, it seems like.
I can tell you the top 3 certainly are, Carmen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Convoy. Was that ever a show?
No.
That was a show, but not. No.
All right, let's hear the next one.
Number 3, you'll know it right away. And it was for a new show called Cotter, but they liked the song so much that they named it Welcome Back, Cotter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, how you like that?
I do like it.
You thought, I would think this was written for the show, but it wasn't. It was already a hit.
Okay.
Well, it was written for the show, right?
Yeah.
But it was written for the show.
But it changed the show's name.
Right, yeah.
Right. I got you. Okay.
What about Happy Days?
No.
Sunday,
Monday, happy days.
Really? That didn't make it. Huh?
No.
All right, what are we up to? Number 2?
Number 2, which features...
Oh, can I guess one?
Sure.
Thank you for being a friend.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Number 2 features the great, late Jeff Porcaro on drums from Toto and Ray Parker from Ghostbusters on guitar. Take a listen. You know what's so funny is I didn't know that this list was coming out or anything, and over the weekend I put up a post because I was watching Law and Order, and I said the producer writing the theme song talking to the musicians, the studio musicians. We have a weekly law drama that we're going to have, and we're going to make the theme song funky is all get
I
out.
saw that.
And then what are we going to have? Like really cool guitar and stuff? Nope. We're going to have piccolo. That's going to so weird. And then number 1, what do you think? Number 1, the hit number 1 song, the hit number 1 on Billboard's Hot 100 TV theme song. What do you think it is?
Can you tell me what decade it's from?
It is from the 70s. From the 70s. Actually, it was quite a few decades, but it started in the 70s. Started in the 70s, long-running show. I will tell you that it is not a sitcom or a drama or anything like that. It is I don't even know how to describe it. I'll give you a little bit of a hint that helps out because it's reality, because it's just people out there dancing.
Oh. Dancing. It's American Bandstand.
No.
Oh. I don't know. The Black American Bandstand. What is that thing called?
Soul Train. Hit it, Carmen.
Oh, no.
Come on, you ruined the
ruined
moment.
it.
Number 1.
On Cornelius.
I didn't hear you say
Oh,
that.
yeah. The creator and host of Soul Train, Don Cornelius, wouldn't allow any references to the name of the show when the single by MFSB was released. Cornelius added the Soul Train lyrics to the beginning of their music.
No kidding.
Yeah, how you like that?
Yeah, good for you guys.
There you go. Those are the ones that hit number 1.
Soul Train. Huh?
Soul Train, yeah.
Wow. All right.
Pretty wild.
I like Geo. I'm surprised that Friends is not on there.
Yeah.
Number 17.
Is that
was not number 1.
What are what do they call when things are spoken into existence? Like you
Manifested?
Think, yeah.
Mm.
I always thought that was one of the claims of fame. Was like,
Oh.
oh, they were number 1.
Mandela effect.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
We do have some more music if you
Do
guys
it.
want to hear it.
What?
Here we go, Bone fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by #1 rated New South Windows. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
Cruise. This hour's keyword is cruise, like Calta Cruise. Head over to the free 1025 The Bone app now and enter the word cruise, CRUISE, before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and that $1,000 Bone bonus could be yours.
All right, go get your money. We'll take a break, and when we come back, John Gruden will be here.
Finally.
John Madden will be here.
Robert Downey Jr., John C. Reilly.
Oh, man. Frank Caliendo in the studio with us next on 1025 The Bone. One of my favorite, like in general, people like I love having on the show. I never have to stress.
Not good or talented.
No,
just
no,
fun
no,
to be
no, no,
around.
yeah,
None of that garbage.
Yeah.
That's
I never have to stress out the day before. Like, all right, what are we going to talk to Frank about? Or I just know we're going
I
to be.
stopped
fine.
you from talking when
Yeah.
It's true.
This is one of those rare shows that's around. I guess you can do it on podcasts now.
Yeah.
But on broadcast radio, which you guys probably do all sorts of stuff, all the different platforms and stuff like that. But it's so rare that you can go in and just hang out, that you're trusted to have an audience. This is a compliment to you guys. But I don't know. In so much, very little radio do they allow you to do what you want to do anymore.
Yes.
So this is great to come in and hang out. And you trust me to come in and throw in some John Gruden, man, a little spider, 2 white banana. We're gonna make it happen, man. But it's just it's fun to be able to come in here and do that. And
I wanted so badly for Gruden to be here while you were here, because he lives.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna go open up some boxes.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. I had some friends and different. I'm still talking like I'm not even trying to right now, man. I've got some friends that I had send some boxes that I'm gonna start opening up and try and have him come in and sabotage me doing the bit about him.
Yeah,
I think that'll be fun. But yeah, I mean, Gruden is something else. It's great that he's back. It's so funny because I think he's more popular than ever.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that Barstool connection really did it for him.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's really and younger people know him than ever. I actually did an event at one of the bowl games in maybe the Fiesta Bowl years ago for Clemson and Ohio State, and Deshaun Watson. That was when Deshaun Watson was playing. Urban Meyer was coaching the Ohio State, and the Clemson guy. I was doing nobody knew anything I was doing. It was just like I didn't want to do it, but they kept raising the money and lowering the amount of time because I kept saying no. They're like, what about 20 minutes for this amount? And I'm like, now I'm starting to think about how about 15. But I'm up there and like some of the people from Clemson, because Coach wasn't there, Dabo wasn't there,
Right.
So guys had headphones on, weren't listening to me and stuff like that. So it was like, I don't even want to be doing this.
Yeah,
and then some news, it was supposed to be a private event for both teams individually, right? Each team. And some reporter snuck in and got just me kind of just tanking it. I ended up making it like a talent show. Because I was like, how does somebody else come up here and do their Dabo impression? I just got to be up here for 9 more minutes.
How often would you say you have those moments where you bomb these days?
Not a lot, but I
No.
do a bunch of corporate events.
Right.
Especially when I was around the NFL all the time. There's tons of corporate events.
Yeah.
But
Is that the sweet money?
yeah, it's. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still stupid. But in terms of, I mean, not that much. I mean, I try lots of different stuff. Not in those corporate events. I just go to the All-Star game. Everything I got, the old bag of tricks,
You got
and
it all
then
in there,
the
yeah.
club stuff. I try and do different things, and I try to take the audience on little paths and see where I can get them and work on new things because the immediacy of the audience.
That's also the smart thing about you. You start resting on Gruden and Madden, and next thing you know, you're like, oh, he's still like. Remember that one guy? Oh man, he was the guy that came on when we had the fight with Gallagher. He was the guy, dude.
Bob Nelson.
Bob Nelson.
Oh, yeah.
Where he did that football bit where
it was
huge. And then 40 years later, you're still doing the same football bit.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's never, you got. If you don't go down the road in the clubs, you're never gonna.
You gotta do different stuff. I mean, even if you do the same, like if I don't do Gruden or Mad's way down.
Yeah.
But I still throw it out there some.
Well, the Madden's coming back.
Yeah,
Because when they start doing the movie
with Nicolas Cage, yes, of course.
Now, did they contacted you?
Yeah, I got well, they were looking to me. First of all, they wanted me to audition for the part of Howard Cosell. I'm like, let's say I even get that, which I'm not going to because I don't do it. This is how it goes. I don't do it.
Everybody does Howard Cosell.
Right. But it's all the same, not very good. And it would have been, how
Side note,
distracting would it be?
Who's the best Howard Cosell?
Probably Billy Crystal.
John Voight.
John Voight. Yeah,
John
John Voight.
Voight.
John Voight in the Will
really?
Smith Muhammad Ali movie was fantastic.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
'Cause he
I
didn't like try and overdo it. Also, I love that they're like, hey, you know how you do Madden perfectly? Can you do? You know what I mean?
That's my thought. I was like, if I were in that movie, even if I got that part or a different part, right, a small part or something like that, how much of a distraction is it to me, to the audience that knows me that I'm,
You're Madden.
Yeah,
and you're not doing Madden.
And I Cage probably gonna have something. They haven't put any audio out of him yet.
No,
the pictures are great. I could never look like him, right?
The pictures are great.
It looks fantastic.
You don't think you could ever look like him?
Not at 5'6", just
no, that's true.
I shall call him Mini Madden. Throw me a freaking bone here, and I come in.
John Madden here for the quick popcorn pop.
I'd rather watch that movie.
I think it would be a fun. But
what did they tell you? What did they say? Can you help us with the dialect?
They wanted to audition for Howard Cosell. The agent's like, why don't you want to audition for it? I go, because I don't think they really want me to audition for it. I think they want to talk to me about John Madden. I think that's what happens all the time is they get you in the room and then, or this was just a videotape, but they have a reason to talk to you for free about, hey, how do you do this? And then I got a call like a few weeks later from an agent, and he said, do you want to, they want you to meet with Nicolas Cage and the director. And I was like,
proved you were right.
Yeah, which I figured was coming at some point. And I was like, I don't know how much. They're like, no, they just want to meet with you and talk to you. Like, I don't know. He's like, over Zoom. And I'm like, absolutely not. I go, I want to hang out with Nicolas Cage. I want to ride sidecar with the Ghost Rider in Vegas. I want to be there. I want to do a walk and talk Leslie Stahl type of thing. I want to be in Vegas. I want him to show me his exotic animals. Here's my monitor lizard. What do you think he'd say? What would John Madden say to Skippy here? Hey, we're going to steal the Declaration of Independence. So it never happened because I was kind of like, I don't know. I didn't know John Madden, and I didn't have anything to do. He didn't like me forever.
Right.
So, because of the impression. So
Side note, did you see the Charlie Sheen documentary yet?
Yes, I just watched it. My wife and I just watched it.
I mean, I would be afraid to go to lunch with Nicolas Cage because that's what turned Charlie Sheen's life around, man.
Yeah, it was pretty...
He was like, and then I met Nicolas Cage.
It goes to black and white.
I mean, it's exactly. He's like, we grew up with the Martin Sheen and this and Emilio and I, and then I met Nicolas Cage, and the wheels just started spinning faster. It was crazy.
Yeah, and the pictures that they showed, just to see those guys young and going crazy was something else.
That must have been great.
Great.
Well, I mean, at the time,
one guy's gray as another guy's voyage to death.
So you just blanket turned him down. You said no.
Yeah, I said. I ended up saying yes. I ended up saying yes, and then it never happened. So I don't know. Maybe they realized that because I've told the stories where John Madden didn't like me. I think people think I know and hung out with John Madden a bunch. I only met him one time.
Yeah.
So I think if you do a little research on it, you realize, no, I just did this impression of him.
Right.
I could have taught. I don't know what Nicolas Cage is going to sound like, but I could have worked with him on that because he's up here. He's in here in that nasal area, right in there, and you have to bring it down in your throat and have like the bubble, the John C. Reilly kind of thing, but bring it in there. So you've got to really mess with that. But a lot of times in those types of movies, they don't try to sound exactly like the guy. It's just might be Nicolas Cage going, "Hey folks, John Madden here."
Yeah, that's what I think.
Here we go. Ace is the place for the helpful hardware man. It's people now. No, it's not.
Did you take it? I know I ask you this all the time, and I've asked you millions of times if you've ever jumped into character with your wife before and making sweet love to her. But when you had kids, when your daughter was young, did you do a lot of that? Did she find it amusing? I am constantly trying to get the attention of my 12-year-old daughter with different characters and voices, and she couldn't care less.
No, my kids kind of like me. I don't know what I'm still waiting for that phase where they're just totally away. I think I've been really too good of a dad. No, I don't know. I don't. Little bits. I would do the cartoon characters. There was the Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah, one of my all-time, one of the best characters ever in a cartoon is Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
That's right. But what I would do is instead of just going, "Hey, we're going to take over the world," DNA Thor. I had them go meet them. The guys who, Dan Povenmire and Swampy Marsh, and my daughter and my son actually ended up drawing Phineas on his computer, which was pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I abuse that D-list fame for those
good.
types of
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
That's always been my when it's for me, I don't really care. I don't try. I feel weird about it, but for my kids, I will actually ask.
It's interesting because I ask celebrities all the time when their kids knew that they were cool, like if they realized they were cool, and the answer is the same from no matter who I talk to. It's they didn't ever thought I was cool until I introduced them to somebody else that they thought was cool.
Yeah, that's the key. I just keep doing that, or get them tickets.
Yeah.
I've gotten Juliet into Harry Styles.
Oh.
Like she's going to see him 3 times.
Wow.
I mean, I have to buy the tickets.
Yeah, but
I
still
get
you get
them
the friends and family sections.
Exactly. And then Harry's looking over at the people he knows in that section, and she gets to pretend that he's looking at her. So those are the really the cool moments for me. Anything for my kids. I mean, it's all they're one of the best coolest things I ever pulled off was we went to Vegas to go see Michael Bublé, and I didn't tell my wife or daughter that I'd connected with him. Actually, on TikTok.
Oh,
I said something to him on TikTok, and he's like, Frank, can I call you? You're coming to the show? So he calls me, he goes, can we change your seats? Can you talk during the show? So in the middle of his show, he's doing an Elvis impression or something like that. He's like, well, I'm not really an impressionist. I'm not a Frank Caliendo up here. And then my wife and daughter look at me and they're like, do you think he says that every show? I'm like, I have no idea. But then he dedicated a song. He comes out, he goes, this song is for somebody, a sweet young lady named Juliet. And they went, are you kidding me?
Cow, dude.
And then Bublé sang, and then we went and hung out with him afterward a little bit.
But
that
awesome.
was that was the greatest because I did not tell Juliet or my wife. That's a mix-up. That's Captain Freud. I was actually my daughter's into, and I do this all the time now with my daughter's into F1.
Oh,
so
racing, yeah,
she's huge into F. It might be because Charles Leclerc is the Harry Styles looking guy,
right?
But we go and do the F1 experience and stuff like that, and we've gone down to the pit area and all that type of stuff, and been right with the driver. She's gotten pictures with.
It amazes the access that people have to drivers in F1 and
it's
NASCAR is incredible.
And I guess I shouldn't say. I don't know if it's the. Austin is different than Vegas. Vegas is it becomes a totally
Super
different
Bowl.
thing.
Yeah.
Austin, they're just walking around.
Yeah.
I mean, and these guys are superstars.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I hate not hate NASCAR, but I'm just not a NASCAR fan. And everybody said, well, you got to go, and once you go, you'll like it. And I went to the Daytona 500 and hated it.
Yeah.
But I had super access, and I'm walking around. I say that, but I'm walking around with other fans.
Yeah.
And you get to go up to the garage, and they're testing the tires, and the people are like, "What are you doing? The heat test?" And I'm like, "Leave him alone. He's testing the tires." They're like, "Stop bothering these people."
Yeah, my daughter. We walked around. We were going through the garage and stuff, and she's telling me who the owners are and all this stuff of everything. And I'm just kind of learning. But those experiences, I don't know if I could do a regular. I can't even do a sporting event regular.
No, you're too spoiled now.
Sometimes people will see me, and it's a little odd.
Right.
But when you go into those types of, I like climate controlled rooms.
And you've earned it at this point, Frank.
Like at these F1 experiences, you go in and it's like you can go inside for a little bit because it's 100 out or 80 or 90, 95, something like that. You go inside, get the air conditioning, have some gourmet food for a little bit, and then go back out.
That's the way to experience
it's unbelievable. Yeah. And but going to that in the pit area and all that, it's just surreal.
Yeah.
And the people, he's Gordon Ramsay's cooking stuff for people all over the place.
That's amazing.
It's Jared Leto.
Leto?
Yeah, Leto.
Yeah. Sexy Jesus looking kid. Yeah.
He walked right past us, and it was kind of funny because he had one of those looks like, don't notice that I'm Jared Leto.
Yeah.
One of those kind of looks, and I'm just like, I think that was Jared Leto. It worked.
Probably, yeah. Now, what is going on with you? I haven't seen you in a while, but you look like you dropped some pounds. You look like you've been working out as well.
Yeah, I just started, you get those, always get those messages online and stuff. The haters, you're not funny and you're fat.
Yes,
yeah.
fat's
So
always
now-
in all of my emails.
Right. So now it's just you're not funny.
Yeah.
That's all.
There you go.
So I'll just take one
You
or
showed
two
that.
things down. I can't fix that.
You're
So-
a mediocre physique and you're not funny.
You've become average guy. So I was doing one thing, and then my wife wanted to go to a gym.
It's always the wife.
Never going to stop her for that.
Yeah.
Never going to stop her doing that. She hasn't been there since, but I've been there all the time.
Oh, she got you started and then she phased out.
Yeah, I think she's had some migraines and stuff like that, so she's been struggling with some health stuff.
Right.
But I just started, and then we used to have a trainer that would come to us, like a mobile trainer. It was Joe's Mobile Gym. But then I went to this gym and I was like, I'll try the physical trainer thing. And they had half-hour sessions.
Oh.
And I was like, this I could do. So instead of just getting on the elliptical machine or treadmill or something like that, I was like, all right, I'll start doing this. I was like, well, I'm actually burning more calories like this than I am, because I have the calorie watch. I'm going, all right. So I've been doing like 3 days a week.
Nice.
And I just like, this keeps getting better and better. And it's a slow weight loss people like, but everybody thinks you're on the shot then. Like, are you on the shot?
Oh, yeah.
I was just with Bobby Lee, and he's on the shot.
Yeah. Everybody's on the shot.
And he's like, my bones are brittle now. I'm like, well, because he looked kind of frail, but he's like, I've lost 30 pounds. I'm like, I didn't know you had 30 pounds to lose, first of all.
Yeah.
He looked pretty
he
good.
kind of got fat for a little while.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He chunked up.
But he looks good, but he's moving slower and stuff. He's like, there's lots of repercussions.
Yeah.
I have a bit of breaking news.
Oh, what do you got?
Robert Redford died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we were just talking about him last week. Of course he's dead.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime we bring anybody up, they die.
I didn't. Could you not mention me at all?
But we mention you normally. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Oh,
yeah.
There's
All
somebody we haven't talked about for a while, and all of a sudden we talk about so and so, and then they die.
Well, I didn't even know he was on the. He must have been pretty old.
89.
89.
Yeah.
He started to look really haggard, and then all of a sudden he started looking fantastic again.
Well, it looked like he didn't look old. It looked like they just sucked the moisture out of his face.
Yeah.
And then they must have said there's got to be a way to fix that. There's got to be some shots we can give this guy
Yeah,
or
he'll
something.
always be Roy Hobbs, the natural. to me.
Yeah.
And he's also in The Sting.
The
was-
Sting was
so
so
many good
good.
things, yeah.
But
Do you remember and how they haven't remade this movie? I don't know, Sneakers.
Oh, that was so good.
Oh, yeah.
Where they were like, he was a former, 60s protester, hacker, and him and another guy they got in trouble. And then anyway, they ends up forming this cybersecurity company, but he's living under the false name. Anyway, it's a ensemble movie, and I can't believe they haven't remade it with the technology from today.
You would think, yeah. And perfect for a bunch of actors together, like an Ocean's 11 type thing.
yeah, it has that feel completely.
Yeah. What about you? What have you been working on lately? Movie wise, TV wise, anything?
No, I haven't really. Have I been really working on anything? People keep having me read for some of these different cartoons and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I've just been.
Do you think you would like that, or do you think
No,
you get
I'm
bored
not
of that?
good at it.
Yeah.
I'm not really great. I'm trying to get back out there and just do. I've been out of the picture for a while,
Right.
Pretty much on purpose,
Yeah.
just because I just got tired of doing what I was doing.
Sure, you don't want to get burned out.
So I've been popping back and doing the podcast. I did a bunch of them last week.
Who have you done? Anybody?
Well, Bobby, Jay Moore,
Jay Moore is great.
Harlan Williams.
Oh, Harlan
Hey,
Williams.
buddy, what's going on here with your Calta mug sitting behind you with your picture of yourself looking like you're in the mob there, my friend?
He is from another planet.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so much fun, but you can't. He kind of takes you on rides of you're like, where are we going with this?
Yeah.
And then he somehow brings it back full circle. He kept doing on the podcast. He kept doing impressions, but impressions would give him a massive aneurysm. So every time he do him, here's my Jack Nicholson. Listen here, and he just start falling all over the place. So it was very. I mean, he's just. If you've seen, seeing him in Something About Mary,
Yes.
7, that's just him all the time.
Yes. And it's weird to think that he gets girls. Girls find it like hot girls. And he's such a weird goofball. When girls say, I like a guy who's got a good sense of humor, that's what they're thinking.
I think he tends to his hair. He spends some time on his hair.
Probably, yeah.
He grooms pretty. Women like it, I think, when you spend as much time on yourself as they spend on themselves.
It's so funny you say that. My wife and I had just had this conversation.
Oh, really?
My wife bought me a bunch of products. She bought me like a lotion, which I can't stand, and a deodorant and a cologne. And I said, I have all this stuff already. And she's like, but you don't smell good. And I go, do I smell bad? And she said, no. She goes, but you don't have like a smell about you. You don't have, she's like, I work. She goes, you know how you're constantly telling me how I smell good? No, she goes, I work hard at that. I have a smell. So she wants me to have a smell too.
A scent, I think, is better.
Scent, maybe a
smell.
scent.
It's very Seinfeld. You got a smell. What's my smell? Hey, Jerry, I've been working on a smell for you.
He did have a smell. Remember, he had the beach.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's funny.
So it's, I don't know. I just look at that and I don't remember where we're going.
I don't know. It's important to say that Frank Caliendo will be at Side Splitters Wednesday and Thursday this week.
Yeah, tomorrow and Thursday. Thursday has like 5 to 10 tickets left, maybe.
Oh, really?
And tomorrow has probably 30 to 40, something like that.
I'll tell you. Not anymore. No, people know you're in town. 960-1197 or sidesplitterscomedy.com. You go online, you can pick your seats and the whole deal. Frank is one of the best. Do you think that you have that thing in your brain, like something like Mary Lou Henner has, where you're able to remember everything? You have a memory.
No,
like
I don't have a
ever
great
seen.
memory. My memory's going.
I went to see you one time. And then, like 3 years later, you were on the show, and I was like, "I went to your show last time," and you go, "Yeah, you were with your brother, and you said."
Oh, I remember that.
I was like, how do you know?
I remember quite a few things. There are certain things names I struggle with. There are times where I will be on stage and I will be wanting to go into an impression and I can't remember the name of the person. It's happened with me with Liam Neeson like 4 or 5 times. I can't remember. I can remember. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want, but I don't know who I am. That's Liam Neeson has Alzheimer's. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I want.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that happens. And that might sound like a bit right there. That was actually real, and I just saved it with pure genius in comedy.
You have the uncanny ability to do these impressions that are spot on, and then at the same time, you're also a master ping pong player, which blows my mind every time.
And it's funny that the impressions has made me the money. The ping pong loses me money. It costs so much to upgrade the paddle. People don't realize how much you can spend.
It's so funny. I watched a video the other day that was showing different paddles, and they're like, here's a Walmart paddle, here's this, and then they have the paddles that were like 200 and something, whatever, and they show you how it responds so much better.
The biggest company that I know of is a company called Butterfly, and I think they're based in North Carolina, but it might be from overseas, but they experiment and create all this different stuff. So they have these different types of woods and stuff. It's like a balsa wood type of thing. But then on each side of the paddle, you have the rubber, and the rubber is a top sheet that's sticky or not sticky, and then the sponge, which determines how much bounce is going to come off of it. Well, I can spend $80-$90 per side on the paddle, plus $250 for the actual wood part of the paddle. So you're talking $150, $400, $500 for a ping pong paddle.
Wow.
And then you got to upgrade the rubber not upgrade, but replace the rubber every couple months. So it's an expensive, and
how often are you playing?
Ball is like $3 each or something, like a real ball.
How often are you playing these days?
I'm injured right now. I'm
on the IR. You're on IR right now. Okay.
I knew that.
You're gonna be okay during the show.
Was everybody at once. That got more of an ooh than the Robert Redford death.
More sympathy for your injury.
There was I move around a lot because I was trained by the guys who played in the Olympics and stuff like that. So I can't play at that level.
Right.
But when somebody thinks they can play, like I could go into a clubhouse in a major league clubhouse, and they think they're pretty good. They're way better athletes than me, but I could outspin them and I could do stuff. They'd be like, "What the heck's going on here?" But there's two colors. A friend of mine, Danny Seamiller, who was national champion years ago. There's a reason there's two colors on the paddle. because they would go overseas and play world championships or something like that. And he would have a sticky side on one side and the other side would have a smooth side. So when the ball hits the smooth side, it just dies. It's called anti.
Right.
So he would go over there and he'd spin the paddle around and playing like in China. And the Chinese were just, it seems like a stereotype, but it's real. I mean, table tennis is big there.
Yeah.
So he would go there and he was beating everybody and they couldn't figure out. Guys would go to spin the ball up because you have to reverse the spin and it would go way off the table.
And he would turn the paddle.
So he'd spin the paddle. It's called twiddling. He'd spin the paddle around and they're like, what's going on here? So they outlawed it. You have to have 2 different colors because of Danny Seemiller.
So you know
and you have to declare what's on each side.
Wow.
So, and
he changed the game.
He changed the game, just like Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
If you're good enough at something and they have to change the rules because of you, you're pretty good.
It was the tush push
right
of table tennis. That's what it was.
What's his name? The hockey player that we always talk to. What's his name? God damn it.
Oh, Sean Avery?
Sean Avery. They have the Sean Avery rule because you can't face the goalie and distract the goalie anymore because of Sean Avery.
Oh, really?
He would get in the goalie's face and distract them while the other guys were coming around to shoot. They had to make a rule called the Sean Avery rule.
Yeah.
That's
when you had a rule named after you, it's better than a surgery band.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Tommy John. Yeah.
Frank Caliendo is hanging out with us. He's going to be at Side Splitters tomorrow and Thursday. There are not a lot of tickets left for both nights, so go immediately and get your tickets. Frank also, I give you credit for costing me the most money ever on vacations.
This is a Disney
for turning me on to Disney guides, but it's still one of the best things I've ever done.
Well, you can still a lot of times you can't. Like my daughter was just there in Disneyland. And the guide system isn't the same as it used to.
Well, we tried to do it in Japan, and it's not the same there.
Oh no,
either. No,
I mean, what?
I don't know. They don't. You can go in a group, and they run out of groups pretty quick. Like you can't. It's not your own group. You have to go with other people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we tried to. We were only in Tokyo Disney for a day, so we wanted to see as much as we could, and it did not work the same as it works in Orlando.
My daughter went 2 weeks ago and did like 18 rides at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And they had park hoppers, but they did 18 things in one day. But it was the first week of the NFL season. So I mean, there's college football and that. I think I was told that the slowest day of Disney World the whole year is Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, really?
People think it's holidays. It's Super Bowl Sunday is the day to go. Because that's everybody watching.
Everybody's home, yeah.
And if you're not watching for the game, you're watching for commercials.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Is that a busy time for you?
Super Bowl can be big. I'm not in the mainstay of football as much as I was, but it's still people think of me there. Yeah. So.
I don't know. I feel like you transitioned from Madden to Gruden, so it's still carrying out.
Yeah,
you got to work on the next
that
one.
stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, online, I'm starting to bring more of the football stuff back. I had been staying away from it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to whore this out completely for a while.
Smart.
Make as much. Mel Kiper Jr. told me, it was funny. He's like, Frank, got to do all the stuff. Keep doing it. Tremendous situation. Low risk, high reward. But I was like, really? I don't know. He's like, just take something. If you find something, even if it pigeonholes you, just milk it. And nowadays it's different. I mean, There was a time where if you were a sketch actor, they didn't want you to do anything else. Remember when you were a movie actor, nobody would do any TV.
Oh, yeah, right, right.
Now movie actors are doing commercials.
Yeah.
Like that was they did not want to do anything like that. And there are very few people. Somebody brought this up to me. They said maybe somebody like Leonardo DiCaprio. There are 4 or 5 movie actors that don't do any TV really.
I think the first one that I was like, oh wow, was George Clooney. When Clooney was doing the Nescafe or whatever, I was like, oh wow,
but
Clooney's
he probably
doing
has
commercials.
ownership in it. That's the thing. When you get ownership,
then it makes more sense.
Yeah, that's a thing where I think, and that might have been a Shatner Priceline thing that he started the whole thing before me. People were spending too much on airline tickets.
What do you?
Real quick. You were talking about college football, and you just reminded me. Maybe one of the hardest I've ever laughed in my life, crying, laughing, is your Lou Holtz. with the first.
just one of those things just go out there and people say you can't. That's why you make fun of me. I'm not making fun of Lou Holtz at all. I'm just saying. He even talks about it. He's like, only in America can a guy who talks like me become a motivational speaker. I actually asked
you did
players.
it. I don't know where it was, but you did it, and then you kind of walked off the set while still doing it. I lost it, dude. It was so funny.
Calta studio doesn't matter. I'm in this garage and there's a stormtrooper in front of me.
That's what I was going to ask you before. I was like, what do you work on? Do you work on anything now? You can't.
I mean, there's always some. I gotta go back to one of my favorite things I've ever done with Lou Holtz was actually theme songs with Lou Holtz, and I was doing Game of Thrones. If Lou Holtz was just excited about Games of Thrones, that's coming on again. Am I working there's always new ones I throw in the act. I'm trying to use the impressions more like a producer on a radio show pressing buttons. So there's like realizations in my act, and I'm like, oh my God, I just became Owen Wilson. That's really, really great. I had no idea. So just throwing those in and trying to find places for like the John C. Reilly or the Seth Rogen. Who knew? So it's trying to find the spots for those and then work them into more types of regular bits of just kind of stuff we're talking about here.
I several times when you were on the show, we tried to work on our Morgan Freemans together, and could never seem to nail. I mean, it's
and it seems like one you could. I think you just don't really want to get it, so you just have the concept of you not getting it.
I was in the shower and I was like, and then I was like, I got it, and my wife came in. I go, listen. And she goes, ooh, Forrest Gump. It's perfect.
They're so close. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never do know what you're going to get. Yeah. Forrest Gump, Matt, it's amazing because it is one of the impressions that's super close. I've talked about all those before, but the man is there with Bill Walton. Unbelievable. It's just up here a little higher. There are so many that are so close. And it's just little bits of little tweaks and cadence stuff or slight pitch change.
Yeah, that was the we were talking about Morgan Freeman one time, and it was the speed in which I was doing it that I couldn't grasp.
Well, you have to just, and it's funny because in the shower you can sound so. I don't know why you can sound so much better.
So much better.
Yeah.
As
I almost thought about doing the show.
Water came down upon me. I'd realized that bar of soap was going to change things for the better. My wife had gotten me a bunch of different creams to try.
She said, "You don't have a smell.
You don't have a smell." And that's when I realized I soon would have a smell.
Yeah, that's me. Frank Caliendo is here. He is going to be at Side Splitters Wednesday and Thursday, and there are not a lot of tickets left. If you'd like to go see him, go make sure you check him out. I'm glad things are going good. I'll tell you, you're on the all-time echelon of radio guests, not only for coming in the studio and just giving it your all the time, but you were the guy back in the day who had the ISDN hookup, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I know how to do this.
Well, I have and if you ever want to use it, if there's something ever that comes up, I have the Comrex access now.
Oh, you do? So
I can IP my way in and sound like that's what people use as remotes.
It's what we're using now.
To
communicate with the station.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so if you could, so a lot of times if the radio show, like the afternoon show or something, will say, "Hey, can you call in?" And I'll go, "No, I'm home. I'll just go in the studio." We during COVID, I was doing the show here solo, and these guys were all in their place, and this room was half the room. I think you might have been here too when we first started building this room, and we didn't know how long we were going to be here. And I was in my pool one time, and there was I was like Friday night. I was in my pool, and my program director called and said, "Hey, there's riots going on in Tampa." I go, "Yeah, I'm watching on TV." He's like, "Would you want to go on?" And I go, "Yeah." All I had to do was come in here and just flip on the button, and I'm on the air. So it works out great. Yeah.
Yeah, the technology in the last. You remember when television? You go on television would never have you call in or do a Zoom or anything like that, and now 90% of news shows are zoomed in. It always had to fly somewhere to be in studio for 3 minutes.
Right. Right.
Why can't we just?
Yeah.
I mean, doctors were the same way. You could never have thought of seeing a doctor over the internet. It's now like, well, don't come in. We'll just charge you the same to zoom in.
We just had Scott Baio. We just had Scott Baio on, and he said that, what was it, Fox?
He was on Jesse Waters' show, and I was like, what do you got, a whole setup over there in your house? He goes, no. They drive a truck over here, and I just get in the truck, and the truck has a whole studio.
They have a studio in the van.
Oh,
so
really?
Yeah, so it's built out like a studio. You go in, and everything's already set up for you. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool too. But you could also just zoom it up.
Now I mean,
everybody's got it.
The level of microphone is never as good or something, and that was always the thing. They'd always say the quality just isn't that good. But once that happened and the quality control went way down during COVID, since then everyone's like nobody cared anymore.
Yeah.
Now it's like let's just do Wayne's World.
Yeah,
on
your own,
on national news shows.
I was doing during COVID. I did a Zoom with Tom from Bob and Tom.
Okay,
and some other guys that were radio guys. They were talking about how we were all handling COVID for radio, and I was like, I'm doing it from home, and I'm never going back. I was like, I'm the happiest guy in the world, and Tom was like, I don't know. Once you start wearing those headset microphones with the microphone out here, and it's the listeners can hear I go, no, I'm not doing that, buddy. I got a microphone and a I'm doing it the right way.
It's
I built a radio station.
And it's probably much more. I don't know. It's without having to go in. You save a bunch of time. Well, you guys don't. He does. But
but they're all not far.
Right,
you know
right.
I mean?
So it's all right here, and you don't feel like you're going into a corporate setting. You feel like you're just in your normal everyday.
Changed my life.
Just hang out.
Yeah.
This is one of those shows of the very few that are even out there where hanging out is what it's all about.
I can come in here in 15 minutes and have 15 hilarious minutes with Frank Caliendo. You do some bits, we tell some jokes, and then you're gone. Or you could let the conversation flow and find out things that you never thought you were going to come in here and talk. Who thought you were going to come in here and talk about pong ball battles and make that interesting? You know what I mean?
I'm not sure it was. It might only been 4 of us.
Yeah, but you have to let a conversation develop, and and you're right. We're fortunate.
I think so too. But it's just the consultants in the world of radio.
Yeah.
The corporate world doesn't always believe that the audience can. You have to earn that though too. There are very few people, and they don't get the opportunity to earn it anymore. It's hard to become a new. It's very difficult to become a new broadcast show.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't if I.
No way.
If my kids were thinking about radio, I'd go get it. It's not even going to be here anymore.
Because this is somewhere between. Your show is somewhere between standard terrestrial radio and a podcast.
Right.
I mean, it's not. It's in the middle, and it's in a great spot where it keeps people's attention. It doesn't get too long. You don't get. You're entertaining and not only talking for yourself.
Yeah, and it's the negative to it is it's why it's not on in 100 cities because nobody has. They don't understand what it is. Nobody has it.
Right. You do need to build it, and you need the history along and what the vernacular.
Right. That's
the
true.
vocabulary, everything, the way people talk. It gets it. I don't know. John Holmberg, I think you know him in Phoenix.
Yeah.
He's very similar.
Yeah.
And he's one of Randy Bauman in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And I'm missing some other people. But there's 5 shows around the country.
Is Elliot still in DC?
Elliot was always great. I haven't been on there because they do the junkies. We're the same way. The junks, they're fantastic too. But it's when you can come in and the audience knows and other people find out about them because their fans are so, they like the show so much that they tell everybody else about it. I mean, how many other shows, a show that plays music every 5 minutes, what's there to tell anybody about?
Yeah. Also, who's listening to anything but Spotify for music? You can put on whatever you want.
That's the thing. And I think that's what happened with, a lot of that consulting stuff is they were consulting for something that wasn't going to be there anymore.
Yeah.
We always talk about it and laugh because when we were music and then we were talking more, they're like, "Are they going to be able to talk for like 20 minutes or whatever?"
And now we get in trouble for going over every day.
But the importance of radio still, I mean, being local.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get information, the local stories. A podcast, as big as it might be, isn't going to touch on anything that's going on in your community at all.
No.
And you hit national and that without being too newsy. You get into the news stories, talk about it from your perspectives, and it's fun.
It's what we always wanted the show to be, just to sound like you're sitting around with your friends having a conversation. That's the way to go.
Why is that so rare?
We need Frank here for the next contract.
Yeah.
These guys are great.
I tell you what, man, I will come in and do some negotiations, man. Oh, Spider 2, why banana raise here, man?
Can you be a liaison for me between us and Gruden? So we have a good relationship with him, but you don't. I'm not hanging out at his house and stuff. And I ran into him at the Super Bowl, and he just started doing these Barstool and the boxes and all that. And I go, bro, I'm like, you got to come on the show. I'm a mile away from you. He lives in the next subdivision over, and he was like, what's this guy's name?
Oh, Jake.
He's like, Jake, get this guy's phone number. Let's get Calta on.
I'm going to go over there. I'm going over there tomorrow. Jeff Leonardo's the guy.
Yeah.
Is the Jake is. So yeah, but there's a couple guys.
There's just the Jake guy went dark on us after a while. We were like, they said after the draft, because he gets busy, and we're like, all right, cool. And then they went dark. I just wanted to know that we're here, and if he ever, because I love the guy, I love him. I believe that he is.
I've talked to him about you before.
He's
Mike Calta. I love that guy.
He used to call me. He still calls me Cowhead.
Cowhead, man. That's right. Cowhead, man. He's still doing his thing from his garage. Listen, I love to pull right into that garage. Can you drive into that thing? Man? No, you can't. You gotta walk in there. It's like closed off at the studio. Wait a second. They got a studio in their garage. How do they pull this thing up? Modern technology, man.
One time, this is 20, maybe more years ago, I'm in Hooters, and he's the coach of the Bucks, and he comes in for lunch, him and his son. And on the way out, we run into each other, and I was like, hey, coach. He's like, hey. And he goes, come here, Jake. Get in there. He goes, you ever shake a hand of a cowhead? Get in there and shake that kid's hand. And I shook the kid's hand, and he looks at me and goes, get in there and shake it good. And I was like, oh, I know what this kid's life is going to be like for the rest of it, man. And that kid's like a power lifter now.
Oh, that's that Deuce?
Or maybe Deuce.
No, Deuce is John.
I don't remember
Gruden Jr.
Yeah,
that's Deuce. Yeah, Deuce is. I tell you what, man. This guy, my son looks like Ram Man from E-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I'll tell you what, he could break into Castle Grayskull if Skeletor took over, man.
I love that you come in here and plan it out and spend some time with us. I appreciate it. It's great to see you. Go see Frank Caliendo at Side Splitters tonight and tomorrow night. I'm sorry, tomorrow and Thursday. 960-1197 or sidesplitterscomedy.com. We'll take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. I will be there on Saturday. It will be my birthday, so I expect to be treated like a king.
I'm telling you, meat cake. Meat cake's the way to go.
Meat cake would be fine. Yeah. I'll be driving myself though, so don't look at me weird when I get out of the car.
Yeah.
I know.
What if for your birthday I hire you a driver?
I'll be all right. I think I'll be all right.
You gotta have how you don't have a backup? Next man up.
Yeah.
The truth behind that is just if Tom can't drive, I'll just drive. It's not a big deal. Yeah. But I mean the tailgate, it's a little embarrassing.
Oh, a little embarrassing.
I know.
I say a lot.
Yeah. Thanks, Joe, for making me feel better.
Sorry.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
I will be there. Good morning. Yes. Saturday.
Lower your radio.
Nope.
You son of a bitch.
Wow. What is your wife cooking, man?
What a bad
I smell it a little
so
bit, yeah. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, what's up, Mike? Out this Medicine Man. I hope I didn't call too early, but it was a great game last night.
I would like to say 9:40 to 10 o'clock should be your range of when you're allowed to call. Do you know 9:40?
Why you do that?
Do you know what
I know 9:40 is.
Okay. All right. Today I'll let it slide, but go ahead. What do you got?
Yeah, now tomorrow's another concert coming, Cage the Elephant.
Yeah, do you need tickets for that? I got them.
I could use them.
Yep, I'll hook you up. No problem.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I have a concert you might actually want to go to.
All right, Medicine Man, goodbye.
Unfortunately, it's on a Wednesday.
All right.
And it's in St. Pete.
Oh.
Hopefully you have a driver by then. Buck Cherry's going to be at Janice.
Oh.
Not on a Wednesday.
Not on a Wednesday.
Not on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
I
What
would
if-
see Buck Cherry, but not on a Wednesday.
What if I throw in openers, Nashville Pussy?
I mean, it's an attractive show.
Because you know who it was supposed to be? My wife's so mad. It was supposed to be Michael Monroe.
Oh,
It's
really?
supposed to be Michael
How
Monroe.
could your wife like Michael
she
Monroe?
loves Michael
For
Monroe.
what reason?
Hanoi Rocks, man.
Come
she loves
on.
him. She loves him.
Michael
We were
Monroe
gonna
is
go-
the skeeviest rock star out there, I think.
We both bought tickets to see Michael Monroe in Vegas. I bought him because I know how much she loves him, and she bought him because she loves him. And we were both like, this is gonna be great. We'll go out to Vegas in April. Da 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 da. Celtic Cruise. We were like,
Oh.
that's why that date sounds
We
familiar.
could probably invite Michael Monroe on the cruise.
I would like it.
Oh, my God. Do you know who that is?
No.
Michael Monroe looks like your Aunt Linda. He's bleach blonde hair, lipstick, weighs 87 pounds, and talks like an old gay lady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or an old gay man.
What is he from? Like what is
Hanoi
Hanoi
Rocks. The most famous thing about Hanoi Rocks is that Nikki Sixx or Vince Neil killed their drummer
right.
in the drunk driving accident.
Razzle.
The
Right?
Razzle.
Yeah.
Razzle, whose real last name was Dingley.
Would we recognize any like what's his hit
No.
song? No, there's no
No.
hit song. Like, oh, that guy?
Garbage music.
All right.
It was glam rock before all the glam rock guys got famous. So it's like before Poison and
Yeah.
before all that. Yeah. He's the first guy to be like, what? I just wear lipstick and tease my hair. I'm not gay.
And he's Finnish too. He's yeah.
He looks old, but he tried to keep the glam rock
Of
look with the
course.
blonde hair,
Skeevy.
even though he's like 60 years old.
Mike Calta show. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Yes. How
I
are
have
you?
an answer for your dilemma.
Okay.
It's an app called Uber.
Yeah, I didn't say I couldn't get. I could also drive myself there. That's not the point. I'm
It's
I'm
the look,
content.
the
It's the
perception.
look.
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
It's the look of getting out of just a standard vehicle.
When you have a driver and you pull up in a Mercedes Sprinter, it is a lot different than whenever you have somebody pull up in a Hyundai Santa Fe.
Yeah.
You know, 2010.
Listen, I have canceled an Uber because of the kind of car it was.
Sure.
When a Sprinter pulls up, like, oh, what's going on here?
When you
Who's this?
take an Uber in New York City or in Los Angeles, there's so many different categories that you can pick. Whereas here, you're lucky if you're just like Galvin said, you're getting in somebody's Sonata. But if you're in New York, I'll never forget the very first time I ever used Uber. Joey and I were eating at a restaurant called Tao in New York, and Joey had to be like 8 years old, 9 years old. That's how long ago it was. And I knew I had it on my phone, but I hadn't used it yet. And Amanda was on the other side of town, and we had to get back to the hotel. And I'm like, we're never going to get a cab, and there's a snowstorm. I'm like, how are we going to do? I'm like, let me try this Uber thing. We walked out, and there was a Suburban with its heat on waiting for us outside. I was like, this is the greatest invention ever.
Yeah, when I was able to use Uber in Germany, I was shocked that it was exactly everything worked exactly the same. I don't know why I thought that, but
we Ubered in Japan, and all you have to do is just show them the phone of where you want to go, and they go, hi.
Yeah,
and they just take you there.
Uber sounds like it started in Germany.
That's true.
Yeah.
Uber.
Robert Redford has died at the age of almost 90, which is pretty good. What do you think of movie-wise when you think of Robert Redford?
Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, one of my favorites.
Me too, but not one of my favorites. But definitely something that I think is his signature. You know, that and like Frank said, Roy Hobbs, The Natural.
Roy Hobbs, The Sting.
But I'm looking
All
at
the President's Men.
Yeah, it's the other thing. All the President's Men. I'm looking at. See, he started in 1960. First acting job ever was on Maverick.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then did every television show all the way up until from 60 to 70s.
Another great one. Remember Brubaker? Where he goes in undercover
Brubaker.
into the prison?
How they haven't remade that one either. Brubaker
So good.
is a great movie. He's the warden, and he goes in as a prisoner.
Right.
To look at all the way that they're
Because
treating
he's
the
the
people.
new
and all
warden
that.
coming in
Oh.
and nobody else knows. And yeah, the whole thing. By the way, also passed the handsome torch to Brad Pitt when they did that movie together. The Devil.
Not the devil.
Something.
It was where he was the CIA agent, and he's teaching him right. He's teaching him how to be an agent. What is that movie called? I don't remember. I don't think it was the devil something, but I could be wrong. What year do you think that was?
Here, hold on, I have it.
And don't forget The Last Castle.
Spy Game.
Spy Game.
Spy
yeah.
Game.
He was
Last
great. Last
Castle
Castle.
was great. Yeah.
But I mean, Brubaker was 1980, and then he had Out of Africa, which was huge, and then A River Runs Through It and The Horse Whisperer were his big like 90s movies.
The question is, Michael, did anyone have him on the death pool?
That is a good question,
Oh,
Joe.
that is a good
I
question.
don't know that.
I
would
do.
imagine. Oh,
I know who had
you
him.
already knew the answer.
Yes.
So
It's
what-
me!
Yeah, we weren't going to tell you.
Yeah, I know you weren't. I know you weren't.
You gotta find out on your own.
So you get 25 for an original pick?
No, 71.
71 total
Total,
points.
yeah.
Total
Yeah,
points,
but you get 25 for an original pick
Uh,
or 50.
Yeah, original pick, and then Richard
Academy
Chamberlain.
Award.
Richard Chamberlain recently died, so I think that's 2 and. Is that 2 and 1?
No,
No,
Richard
stop.
Chamberlain didn't die.
What
Come
are you
on.
talking
now.
about?
I don't know
You-
where it's up here. I'm looking
Okay,
at the.
well, I can tell you. You had him as an original pick.
Idiot.
You have his age, and he's an Academy Award winner.
There you go.
Richard
He
Chamberlain
shouldn't get
died
those
8
points.
months ago.
Total
All right.
total of 71 points. And Randy already has it up on the website.
Wow.
He's fast. He's got it.
Wow.
Joseph, is that 2 in 1 year?
No.
2? What?
That's
2
two-
That's 2 in 1 year.
Since we've been playing
2
the
at a
game.
time?
Him and then you later on. By the way, nipping at your heels there, he has 141. Gio, you have 145.
Oh,
Yeah.
Carmen's already won anyway. This is all just
Listen, it's not
consolation.
over.
Tony has 472 and Carmen has 722. Mike, you and I are in somebody's Santa Fe.
I thought Tony could not be caught, and then Carmen just
I
came
know.
in like a sledgehammer.
Annihilated
So
him.
there is a chance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
There
there's
is
always
chance.
a chance.
That's right.
Carmen, you
Don't
do-
start counting your
I'm-
money.
I'm backing off though
No.
because you need that engagement money.
I really do.
I know.
Yeah.
What do you-
Listen, what?
Have you made any like I know the first time I got engaged, not to Amanda, but to the first girl I got engaged to, the next day she was like, I talked to the photographer today. I'm like, photographer for what? And she's like, wedding photographer. I go, already? She's already doing that stuff.
Right. Yeah, no, I have not. I'm just kind of blissfully enjoying being engaged.
Oh,
and- Listen, I keep sending pictures every time I take a drink of something. I'm like, oh, I'm so thirsty. Ooh, I'm staying hydrated.
Show the
And-
ring.
Exactly. Everything I'm doing, I'm like, oh, what time will you be home? And I take a picture of my hand next to the clock. Yeah, I haven't really like thought that far. So first it's gonna be picking the date. And
Right.
then Tampa or Sarasota.
Mm.
And then big or small. You know what I mean?
Before
Like,
you know it, you'll be telling him he doesn't have a smell.
how far out are you thinking? Like a year, 6 months, 2 years?
so like I said, if we wanted to do it, we were thinking it would be cute and nice to do it like on our anniversary just to keep it that way.
This December?
It would be December 18th.
This year?
Yeah. But then
Oh, you old married hag.
so then we thought maybe we just go to the courthouse and officially get married on that date, but then like hold the ceremony on the date when we actually met, which would be like,
Yes.
well, because we.
Jeez.
Okay, fine.
What's
Then
the date?
none
What's
of
the
you
date?
are invited.
Carmen,
No,
I'm
you
sorry,
can't
I'm
start
sorry.
doing
Carmen,
that.
I'm interested. When is the
Yeah.
actual date?
So that's what we have to look back on because
Just
we-
say the date.
Oh,
I
man.
don't
Should've
know
known
the
it, just
date.
to look it up.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
we
you
have-
probably shouldn't get married.
Well, no, but we just have to figure it out. Chad was coming home from the football tryouts, and that's how we can like narrow it down and figure out the date.
Right.
So that's when we would hold the ceremony.
What if like Chamberlain's won 2 games in a row?
3.
I'm sorry, 3 games in a row. What if they now, since he got engaged, they go on a losing streak?
Oh.
And he's
You
like,
better
I
eat a lot of
can't-
Taco Bell.
Oh, man.
I'm eating so clean this week, so I can eat so much Taco Bell on Friday.
Oh yeah. That's a laugh of somebody who's locked in now.
Yeah,
You
no.
can't stop me from eating tacos.
First off, he could never stop me from eating tacos.
Mhm.
And second, no, I'm on my wedding diet. Got to get it right. Got to get it tight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's after the wedding when I blow up. Thank
That's
you
when
very
you pull
much.
the ripcord.
Mm.
That's what I told. That's what I told my wife. Right after
just-
the wedding, I blew up.
Just off in the distance, we'll just hear a babu.
My wife says she thinks I'm skinnier now than I was when we got married.
Oh yeah.
You don't know?
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember weighing myself when we got married, so I don't really know. You know what I mean? And I looked so different. I had more hair and I had weird facial hair. And
What year do you think was your skinniest? Or what year do you think was your fattest?
fattest was when I was at the country station, for sure.
I remember you had a picture of you, I think it was with Big Show, and you were sitting down and you looked big.
Yeah, well, Big Show makes people look big in the
Yeah.
I have a picture with Kenny Chesney where I look like I just ate Kenny Chesney.
No.
Like my eyes are Chinese, my face is so fat.
Yeah.
So that was bad, and then I would say it got pretty close last year. Was getting back up there. So not as big as the country station, but it was big. But now I'm doing good now. But I'm on my way. Some people call it a journey. I will never call it a journey. No, but I just don't remember. I don't remember. We looked at pictures the other day, and she's like, "I think you're skinnier now than you were when we got married," which would be nice.
How are the legs feeling since the trail?
They're starting to work again. Yeah, my joints are back to normal now. Right. So
get back out there.
Happy birthday to Petey Weedy. Today's Pete's birthday. If you want to say happy birthday, just text him at 813 Tinting. Just blow up his phone and say happy birthday.
By the way, my buddy Pete has a birthday coming up too.
You copy everything.
September,
we do.
yeah, September Pete's.
Pete's got a new girl.
Pete's got a new girl.
I thought I saw some on social media.
But
They're still going strong.
Yeah, like a real legit. Like he really likes her. She really likes him. Definitely not P-face. No, and like she's cool. You know what I mean? So like I like her, which counts.
Yeah,
for something.
That's good.
Yeah, it's really good. So we're gonna hang out this weekend. Little double date action.
They hang out by the fire cauldron pool.
Yeah,
you love that one. Yeah,
love it.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hi.
How you doing?
How you guys doing?
Good. What's up?
Good. So my husband listens to you guys like literally all day, every day, and we're going to the Jets game this weekend, and he's been saying how bad he wants to go to your like tailgate party.
Lock it in.
So
what is his name? What is his first name?
Don.
Don. Tell Don
He's from New York. So
tell him he is. He can't wear all his gay Jets gear there.
Yeah. He's going to. He's been if you're a long
out.
If you're a long-term fan like that, you earn it at that
look,
point.
as embarrassing it is to be a Jet fan, if he's still wearing his Jet fan stuff, God bless him. Yes, I'll put you on hold. I'll put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and we'll hook you guys up. Okay.
Awesome. You guys are awesome. He'll be so happy.
Good. Thank you. We'll see you on Sunday. I mean, look, I don't like seeing the opposing team there, but you gotta do that. I don't like when like the Lightning wouldn't sell tickets to certain teams. You weren't allowed to wear jerseys in certain sections. I think that's kind of BS.
Yeah.
Earn your fan base. Mike Calta show. Hello. What do you think? Did chicken out? Do you think they're like, here I go. Oh my God, he said hi. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Maybe when they hear the bing, they think
it's funny because people get nervous and they hang up and stuff. Meanwhile, that last lady with the Jets fan husband, it was very casual.
Yeah.
What was going on?
It took a second to figure out what she was saying. Yeah. Mike Calta show. Last call. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I just wanted to talk to you. You know, you said that you were trying to lose weight. You might want to try chickweed.
What's chickweed?
It's a herb that actually can help you lose weight. There's a book called Herbally Yours by Penny C. Royal, 3rd edition, and it actually has that program in it.
Right.
And it actually is very good for helping you lose weight. There's other herbs that you can take in conjunction with it, you know.
All right. I'll look up the chickweed, sir.
Yeah, I've been dealing with cancer, so I got stage 4 cancer in my face. So it's been
in your face?
Yeah, it's in my cheek. It's up in my eye area.
Oh.
It's actually was attached to my retina. So I'm going through immunotherapy right now.
Sir,
so
listen, I don't want to sound insensitive, but when I first started the show on the station, we had a guy named Cancerface on the show. And he's since passed away, but I never thought in my life we'd have a second cancer face.
I mean, we did something for him that we could probably do for this cancer face.
Cancer face 2.
My name's John. They call me Big John.
I'd rather call you Cancer Face the sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
I just went through my immunotherapy yesterday, so I got to go in 3 more weeks.
All right. Well, I hope the best for you, and I will check out the chickweed. Thank you, Cancer Face the sequel. I appreciate it.
Part 2, The Reckoning.
Cancer Face, the original Cancer Face on the show, he called up and he had when he talked. And I go, what do you got going on? He's like, I got cancer in my face. And I go, oh, I'm sorry. I feel terrible for saying that now. And he said, yeah, he goes, I want to go to this concert, but I don't know if I'm going to be alive. And I said, listen, I'm going to give you tickets to every concert that you want to go to, and you get them unless you die before the concert. So we did, and then we even did a poker tournament for Cancer Face, and we raised some money for his family, and then eventually he did not make the Motley Crue concert.
But we kept him going for a while.
Kept him going, man. And Cancer Face's sequel seems like he's already on the herbs. He's doing pretty good. So good. God bless him. Mike Calta, show low.
That's the lady we're giving tickets to.
Yeah, that's on my. Sorry, lady. I hit the wrong one. Mike Calta, show low.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, sir. What's happening?
Hey, I work at a jewelry store in Carrollwood. I want to offer to size Carmen's ring for her finger, or help her design a new ring, or reset her diamond ring, or any kind of help for her.
Well, that's very sweet of you. Carmen is exclusively a Golden Diamond Source girl. Appreciate it, though. Thank you very much. Carmen.
Am I?
Have you been designing in your head, or do you know when you're looking at the two rings, your ring, your grandmother's ring, his grandmother's ring?
I think just like the two diamonds next to each other.
Yeah.
Carmen.
I'm so simple. I do not I'm not thinking.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Have you thought about an onion ring?
As the band?
Yeah.
I want to stay on too long.
Carmen eating her own finger.
Onion ring, and then instead of a diamond, just a dollop of ranch dressing.
Okay. I'm in.
Did Holly congratulate you yet?
Oh.
No.
Still?
Sore subject.
Does she know?
Yeah. She has the internet like everybody else.
Oh, man.
No phone call.
No.
Didn't even slap a like on the post?
I am not expecting one.
Wow.
Yeah, whatever.
She's kind of a bitch.
I mean.
She's not coming to the wedding?
No, I'm taking her.
Oh, it's your plus one?
She's my plus one, yeah.
Well, that is why Amanda is getting the invite and not you.
Oh, Amanda was very happy for you.
Yes. I listen, everyone that's reached out or commented or liked the post, there's no way I could go and like all of them.
Yeah.
So I was gonna put out a post today just thanking everybody because it's been
popular.
What's that, Carmen?
I'm so popular.
almost 50,000 people have watched our engagement video.
Everybody loves the coaches.
No. I'm just Chad's
coaches.
Yeah, we're kissing coaches.
Oh my God. I was watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City the other day or something, and I thought, man, Real Housewives of Tampa would make me hate everybody even more.
Oh yeah,
Coach Carmen would be on there.
Yeah,
I think they had talked about doing that, right? Wasn't there a whole thing because that guy who got in trouble, the military or political guy, and he was dating some girl, and she was going to be on it. And all that stuff.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a show with hot real estate agents?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah,
and that was in Tampa.
And they were so hot.
Yeah.
They were all hot black chicks.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so hot. But I would like to. I would hate everyone on the Real Housewives of Tampa.
Oh yeah,
because it would be the same group of women who would just
socialites
go to only the playoff hockey games and wear their glittered
this guy
shirts.
Hates women's sports. By the way, tailgate, no women allowed.
No, filled with women. We
no.
love women. All women are invited. Yeah. Mike Calta, show hello.
Hey, it's John. I was calling about the weight loss thing. Have you tried the trizepatide?
No, John. Is that a shot you can take? Yes, of course I have. Come on. Jesus Christ. I'm going back on chickweed. That's what I'm doing. I'll see what happens from there. All right, we got to take a break. Carmen, you're right. Phone call stink.
I told you.
I'm not even going to out the number anymore. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Now, Galvin, you have not watched the Charlie Sheen documentary?
I have not seen it yet, no.
I did not know that Gio had sent this to me, but it is it's the 17 biggest revelations from the Charlie Sheen documentary.
Spoilers.
Yeah, some of them are going to be. But we did talk about the one that I told you that he was supposed to be in the Karate Kid.
Right.
Which I had not heard until I saw that. So I also wonder about how much of this is true. How much Charlie might be stretching the truth.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Ralph Macchio tells a story about how he was the first choice.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
How long has Charlie Sheen been sober?
Charlie Sheen has been sober for 5 5 years now.
7.
Oh, good for
Yeah,
him.
7. He looks a lot better in the thing. He looks more chill and less frazzled like he always is.
I just saw him on Rogan, and he looked pretty good.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Yeah.
He does look like somebody who might have been drug affected at some point, but
very laid back kind of vibe.
Yeah.
He sounds a lot like somebody who's been through therapy.
Oh, definitely,
You know,
definitely.
Like very therapized.
Charlie Sheen and Martin Sheen once played a televised basketball game against Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Really?
Martin Sheen, and they would.
Why?
Martin Sheen was dropping buckets because at the time, I can't remember whoever was doing ABC Wide World of Sports, or when it wasn't that, but it was one of those television type shows on a Saturday afternoon.
That'd be a good idea.
Well, they were friends with Martin Sheen, and Michael Jordan was starting to become a big basketball name. And they thought, and they had a show where celebrities played against basketball players 2-on-1.
Gotcha.
And they got Martin Sheen and Charlie Sheen. And Charlie had done like 1 or 2 movies, so the young girls liked him, and then the older people liked Martin. So they did that. And they beat Michael Jordan. They beat Jordan.
You see they're on there.
Hilarious.
Isn't that so funny?
That's a young Michael Jordan right there.
What celebrity convinced Charlie to go to rehab for the first time? I'll tell you. They invited him over. This is all in the first episode. They invited him over for breakfast. He came over, and it was an intervention.
I was going to say it's got to be somebody who had a problem himself and then are sober.
Not necessarily. No? That would do things, but he said it was all of his friends and his parents and his family and all that. And at the end, they handed him the phone. It was somebody else on the phone that told him to go get a fresh start.
Sean Penn,
Clint Eastwood.
Oh,
I was going to say that.
Listen. Clint tells you go to rehab. You go to rehab.
He said you got to get the train back on the track, kid. Yeah. Was 15 years old when he lost his virginity to a hooker named Candy.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know Candy.
I'm scooping around here to see some of the.
Is it is it episodes, or is it just one documentary like straight
I think it's
through?
like a 2 or 2.
It's episodes.
Okay.
It's episodes.
Where is it at?
Or
what is it?
Netflix.
Netflix. Okay.
Carmen, it's really good. I don't know if you have to like him or have him be in your
I don't
wheelhouse,
think so.
but it's really good.
His life is just interesting because he had all the crazy stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, and of course, I've seen movies with him in it.
I watched Hot Shots a couple days ago for the first time in probably 20 years.
Yeah.
Still pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
It still holds up. Stupid, but funny.
Are you familiar with the movie Money Talks with him and Chris Tucker?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know that movie, but they said Chris Tucker was on for the documentary, and they said that he's very grateful because Charlie Sheen insisted that Chris Tucker get the top billing for Money Talks. While filming a supporting role in 1988 movie called Free Money, Sheen says he did so much cocaine that he could not keep his eyes open in the middle of a take. So he asked for a glass of water, went to the bathroom, and stuck an ice cube up his ass.
Oh, what?
The documentary then shows the actual scene, labeled on screen as the actual scene, to show how effective a technique it ended up being. His eyes do at least appear to stay open the entire scene. That is hilarious. They asked him if he regrets doing crack. Does he say yes or no?
No, it was an experience.
He said, if I could just carve it out or erase it and take it totally out of the equation, I probably would have avoided some pretty awful situations.
Damn it.
Sheen asked John Cryer for a favor. I don't know this one. Charlie Sheen begins filming. Charlie Sheen begins with him. The documentary begins with him finding a new foothold in a sitcom world. First taking over from Michael J. Fox after he left Spin City.
Yeah.
Followed by the almost instantly successful 2.5 Men, in which Sheen co-starred with Cryer. When the show began, Sheen was married to Denise Richards, and early in the show's run, Sheen came to Cryer with a bag. He said his new co-star had to hide for him. Cryer naturally couldn't resist opening to see what it was. What was it?
Drugs. I would imagine money and guns and drugs.
It was a bag with the porn magazine Barely Legal.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Skipping around to see some of the Sheen was on testosterone. Oh, he claims all that that whole winning and all that tiger blood and all that stuff was him when he was taking testosterone
and cocaine.
Yeah.
And cocaine.
Yeah, I don't think it was just the testosterone.
Yeah. Marco, who is introduced in the documentary as Charlie Sheen's drug dealer and good friend,
Yep.
explains that he's the one that helped Sheen get off crack. He started cooking less and less pure cocaine until Sheen got frustrated by smoking it. The same amount of drugs had no impact. He said that helped wean him off and get him off the crack.
Oh, what a nice guy Marco is.
Yeah.
Marco also said that when Charlie Sheen says he was banging 7-gram rocks, he really was.
Yeah.
That's what I was selling to him.
Yeah. Sheen revealed that he was HIV positive in 2015, and since that time, multiple women have come forward to say that he did not disclose his status to them before they had unprotected sex.
Yikes.
While Sheen acknowledged financially settling with some of the former partners over this, he said he got off cheap. It was $500,000. He repeatedly states that he never transmitted the virus to another person. Nobody got AIDS from me. No one ever, he said. Oh, man.
How does he know?
Yeah, exactly.
It says that Charlie Sheen's only worth $3 million now.
Yeah, he's probably paid so much out.
Said at the peak of his career, he was worth 150.